Alright, Cody, we are now real live.
I wish you hadn't said that. That's going to make this bit very bad.
Oh, no.
Listen, I understand it's a controversial opinion, but if you just see it in that way, it makes total sense, okay?
And all I'm saying is that my actual real life address is 922.
Jeez.
That's not even the first part of my real life address. I would
Okay.
never.
No.
Alright, you know.
My address is 66. Oh wait, no.
Oh my
I used
goodness.
to I this was somewhat dirty, but I used to give a fake whenever I got a scam phone call, I would give them a fake address, and if they bought it, that means that they either don't know like American English that well, or they're just really desperate for the scam. But I used to say in my little granny voice that I live off 69 420 Blowjob Street, and if they continued on, then they were definitely a scammer.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And believe it or not, I actually on several occasions did keep the conversation going.
You know what? Those guys, those types of people deserve it though.
Oh,
That's
very
where the
much
Church
so.
of the Big Mommy Milkers was, wasn't it?
I think that was actually in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
I will be right back. I have food to pick up.
Okay.
Woo, food.
Uh,
Hope you brought some to share.
yeah, like I was saying in the kind of like in the beginning. Well, I was saying in the beginning, freaking. I kind
Yeah.
of went. I was playing a bit earlier, and I went. I had a potion of animal speaking, and I was talking to the hyena, the one you can interact with the gnolls and stuff. It
Mm-hmm.
freaking literally called me a murderer, and I'm just like, listen, I freed you. Shut the frick up, you.
Oh yeah.
Ecstasy,
No,
my
man,
blood
some
insane.
of the animal dialogue in Baldur's Gate is wild.
I'm not gonna
That's
lie,
why.
Baldur's Gate has taught me that I can give animals weird accents. It's funny.
This is why I took the ability to ritually cast speak with animals, just so I can always have it up and running and not have to use a potion. That way, if I want like a different potion, because you can only have like one, long rest potion in use, or elixir per long rest. So if you drink something else, it would get rid of it.
Aww.
So, so yeah, that's why I took the ability to cast that spell. I think I got it with going bard. I think I took it as as one of my bard spells. So Fable, you could get it too.
I might
You
become
just
a
need
bard.
you just need one level of bard, just one level.
Yes.
Because speak with animals is a first level spell, right?
Right.
So yeah, you just need one level of bard, and you can ritually cast the spell without using a spell slot.
Sure, let me just go beat up some goblins and ritually cast the spell.
I will say that's something that's kind of nice is that some of those spells that they changed in the game just last like until you decide to rest at camp, get a full rest in.
As I know there's like a lore reason for it, but I still think it's incredibly funny that you hear Will say things just like, ah, yes, I've taken on a nasty minotaur, or I've dealt with hill giants, and he's only like level 2 in the game. He has like
Hmm.
this amazing backstory. Everyone does, but they're only like level 1 or
Blade.
2 when you meet them, and it's just like, oh my god, this is D&D backstories in a nutshell.
He is. I think that's why also he's like one of my favorite characters too.
And then there's Karlach, who apparently has slain a bajillion demons, became literal inner circle of of the freaking fallen angel, and she's only level 3. This game is funny, dude.
Well, working with Zerial, that was kind of more of like not part of her own free will to do so.
I know. I just I just think it's funny that they have like these amazing backstories, but the game nerfed them to be level 1, and it's just like I feel like I'm talking to players who refer like I feel like I'm talking to a D&D player who's new to the game and wants an extremely amazing backstory where they
So
wait
I
to
killed
level 20.
Strahd.
Yeah, when they killed Strahd, became level 20, and then went back to level 1 for some reason.
Food's not here yet.
Oh,
Sad
sorry.
face.
As I see it, basically what happened in Baldur's Gate with the characters is basically what happens to Samus in every Metroid game.
Oh,
She
no.
loses all of her upgrades and goes back to square one.
Oh no. They got nerfed.
They got nerfed hard.
I blame the liberals.
How could you?
And by liberals I mean tadpoles.
Oh, by the way, I met Volo.
How do you
Oh,
like him?
He's really dumb, and he over-exaggerated the story of the goblins and said there is a dragon. But then when I tried
Yes.
to correct him about the silver or bronze, he's just like, witnesses say it was a red dragon. And I'm like, oh my god, what is he doing?
He's being Volo.
Of course
Literally.
he's being Volo.
That's how he has always been.
He's always been like this. Coxgun
Yeah.
always has been.
I love the fact that when you tell him that going to the goblin camp is probably a bad idea, he literally says, don't worry, I have my wit and a sneaky potion of invisibility hidden in my pocket. I'm like, oh my god, he's a bard. He's a freaking bard. Of course he is. I always thought he was a
Oh.
wizard, to be honest, but then I learned he's a bard, and I'm like, that makes too much sense.
Yeah, no, dude. And you will see him again.
I have a feeling. He seems like someone that loves to get into trouble without meaning to get into trouble. So funny.
Oh my goodness.
It's gracious. Alright. Oh, I also fought some harpies. They sucked. Freaking flyby.
Do you
Save the kid?
Yeah, I saved the kid.
I like how we both have the same question.
It's very important that, because believe it, I feel bad that I didn't save him my first time.
Yeah, I
'Cause if
saved the kid somehow.
The Harvey
Good.
fight did not go good for me. I kept getting enthralled.
Yeah, you
Well-
can get really unlucky.
My major thing was I just didn't do it until after the whole like big final part of that act, and so the kid was already dead by the time I got there.
Oh, oh no.
But yes, I saved the kid. Every time the kid got enthralled, because he got enthralled like 3 times, I kept shooting the harpy that had him, and literally every time I freed him, it took him like till the 4th turn for him to disengage and run away. I'm like, kid, just run! I'm literally getting my butt kicked for you. Why are
To
you
be
still
fair, that
here?"
is how I feel like that is how a kid would react in that situation. Kid, there's a dangerous monster going around trying to kill you. The kid just looks up at you and goes, "That's my purse. I don't know you."
It's funny because I feel most of the times I did this fight, which is about 3 times, the kid just zoomed away super quick while my characters were like unable to do anything and were getting their ass kicked.
That's actually what happened to me.
That's what happened to me too, but except the kid took freaking 4 turns to run away, and the harpy even
Yeah.
got him into the water.
Mine
and
was
I'm just
super
like,
good.
"How
He
dare
was
you."
like, I don't care about this little music. It was baby music.
Man.
Of
Oh.
course it was baby music.
Fable, tell him how you got robbed.
Alright, so yesterday's stream, when I was talking to the one kid who basically tricks you into believing he has a magic ring of luckiness or whatever, basically, while I was paying attention to his magic trick, another kid apparently came from behind me, and I failed my perception check, and I legitimately got robbed by children. And I'm just like, all right, these children are going places, but not the good kind of places.
All I'm going to say is I can't believe you actually were buying into their bullshit. I wasn't buying into that kid's bullshit.
I mean, I kind of had a feeling it was lies, but I didn't want to straight up be rude to the kid. They have it bad enough as is.
I don't care. Little shit being a little shit.
And then I met their leader, who's a little tiefling girl with missing eye, and I'm like, she's definitely coming back later. She gives off important NPC energy for sure. And Karst confirmed that by saying yes. And I'm like, oh my god.
Did you ever meet a lovely fellow by the name of Raphael?
I have not met Raphael, you know.
I'm
Fable ha-
surprised.
Fable hasn't long rested enough times yet to do so.
They changed it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've literally
Oh.
long rested 2 times in the entire playthrough because I do pretty good in supplies, but at the same time, I do horrible in combat. Karst has seen it. It is really
You don't do that
depressing.
bad.
I get knocked out like 10 times on my paladin, and then I have a hard time healing him because I heal him, he gets knocked out again. It's not
But
fun.
Fable, you get knocked out, but then you get up again.
Oh my god.
Never gonna keep you down.
Oh my
Yeah.
As Fable as Pippers used to say, you gotta tub thump it. You gotta tub thump it. That's what we used to call it in the Kobold Den. We used to thump the tubs whenever monsters were gonna murder us.
Oh my
So-
god.
We got back up again because if we did, they'd kill us.
Mac, there is
Luke-
no Tarast ever. Oh my
And Lucas would probably say, I thought you'd say if the tub was a thumping, don't come a knocking.
No, because there's no tubs in the orgy pits. Just straight up dirty.
Oh my god. Apparently my friend said, I think the funniest thing is you kept asking him to prove it to you. He forgets to ask you to pay. I think that's why the kids just straight up robbed me so easily, because I kept adding that option. Alright, enough about Volos and your weird kobold orgies. We can start D&D now.
How dare you king shame the kobold orgies?
They have it coming. They need to
That's
be
what she
king
said.
shamed. Oh my god, you're grounded.
Kind of walked into that one.
I really did, but you're still grounded.
Damn.
Y'all grounded. Alright. Oh my god, Eli. Mac, there really isn't a Tarast. I'm never using one, and you're not allowed to have one either. I swear to god, one day Max is gonna post a picture of the frickin' I think 18 inches Tarast figurine that one time someone made. Or was
Yeah,
selling.
it's for the Fool's Gold campaign.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Mhm.
Like, I feel like Mech's gonna have that just to spite everyone for some reason.
I would love to have it, but my big thing is having a bunch of figurines, and no one in my real life would play D&D with me.
No.
It would be cool to have, but at the same time, that thing is huge. Where would you find the space for it? Oh, goodness. So yes, hello everyone, it is I, the Fable of Fables, and these are my lovely players. We are going to be playing D&D. Well, I mean, we're playing D&D. Welcome to another round of D&D, I guess. I don't know where I'm going with this.
D&D Beyond.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Would anyone
Sponsor
like
us.
to give a quick... Yes, please
Sorry.
sponsor us. I'm poor, and now all I have is rainwater and dog food, and I'm running out of rainwater. Save me. I heard a YouTuber
I
do that a
have-
long time ago, and I thought it was funny. Yeah?
I have a quick summary before someone else can give a more detailed summary, because someone else probably needs the inspiration point, and I already have one. My summary is as follows: the world is ending, and the only way to save it is for Julia to go talk to their parents.
Wait, that's why you didn't want to go to the stone place?
Maybe.
That
Maybe.
makes so much sense.
Oh my god, Cody. Yes, Julia does not wish
I'm back
to
for
have a
Warren.
conversation with their parents. Alright, but yes, so just a quick recap. After having a lovely wedding, with a banshee and a wraith, they are now freed and given freedom of their curse. Y'all made a couple jokes, went to the Moongrove, where you saw some druids, betting, talking about stuff, learning that apparently the children of Rot may be in the elemental planes themselves, but how's that possible? Because according to Solace, the planes are locked out or locked away for some reason. None of your characters know how to get there or know anything about this stuff. And after eating some bad meats and fruits and vegetables, thanks to Lumi and Mune, you have made it to Stoneguard, which I actually have a kind of map describing how it looks. It's not the best. I wish I had. I wish
Good.
I had actually put in time to make my own map, but I found a random one. Also, thank you for the hydrate, mates.
Hi, Minx. Hope you're feeling better soon.
Hey, Minx.
We
Hi,
need
Migs.
D&D.
Shout out to Migs. She always checks on me on Raikoi's movie nights, and I appreciate it a lot. Thank you.
She is pointing out a lot today about how I accidentally had to shave off my beard yesterday.
Was it too long or something?
My trimmer broke halfway through, and I had to make the
Oh.
choice. Either I shave it off, or I look like Martin Van Buren for a few days until I get a
Oh
new one.
no.
And I chose not to look like a 19th century president.
Wait, you had mutton chops?
I literally I always start with like around my mouth area first because that's like the most difficult part for me. So I literally did. So by the time it broke, I literally had mutton chops. That's how long
hilarious.
my beard was. I usually keep it at more of a sexy stubble, but I kind of just neglected to trim it until then.
I don't know.
I-
Mutton chops are a powerful statement.
I don't
Yeah, but
shave.
I don't like them.
I'm sure. Just rock it.
Fair.
Easy.
Yeah. I don't shave. I don't shave mine until it starts getting like really annoying.
I have such a weak chin. It's been a long time. I took so long to be able to grow a beard, and now that I have one, I don't ever want to get rid of it.
Fair.
I grew a beard in my late 20s because I got sick of being confused for a 17-year-old.
Big mood.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Fable.
It's okay. I just want to say, thanks to Baldur's Gate 3, I'm learning I'm using Knolls wrong. I need to make them more dangerous. Just because I feel like I'm doing them dirty in my game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, go
Thanks
ahead.
to Delicious in Dungeon, I've learned I'm using kobolds wrong.
Oh,
Why go with the canon kobolds when they could be sheebs?
our big husky boys.
All I was going to say, Fable, is that there
Mhm.
are... I mean, you have been in my Eberron game, so you do know how gnolls are in Eberron.
Yeah, they're more like kind of like a they kind of have like a military group thing, mercenary
It's
group. Sorry, mercenary. That's
yeah,
what-
basically the Zanir Pact. I do
Yeah.
think it's weird that if two members of the Zanir Pact are forced to fight each other, they stop combat after first blood. They don't kill each other because part of the pact is they can't kill each other.
I
Oh.
I want to shut up. I want Fable to DM.
Yeah,
But-
that's true.
This has just reminded me. Further shout out to Milo, a player from my Sunday game, because the backstory he wrote for his Hobgoblin Paladin of Ilmater permanently changed the way that I see Hobgoblins in basically every game forever. He did such an amazing job homebrewing Hobgoblin culture in a way that, like, fits with the standard 5e lore, but deviates from it in interesting ways, and he's very talented. I will shut up now.
The only thing I'll say.
Go for it, right? Okay, I think he got called away.
Yeah.
I just want to say, isn't Hobgoblin kind of lore in 5e essentially? They're very materialistic. No, that's not the right word.
Militaristic.
Yeah, there you go. They're very like heavy on rank and file and doing everything in a military fashion.
Yeah, and he kept with that, but he fleshed it out in a way that was very cool and added nuance that I really liked. He also lifted the detail from Klingons that their poetry is exquisite.
Ah, yes,
Uh,
Klingon poetry.
Yes.
Very beautiful. Alright. So let me try to paint you a beautiful word picture. Because last time I didn't think I did such a good job. As soon as you made your way to Stone God, you noticed something. Julia, you've been here a couple times before, especially the last time where you left, because last time you left, well, last time you were here, you're basically
Chili.
leaving home, yes. You left Ghost Chili, goodness.
Yeah,
Julia,
the first thing Julia wanted to ask was if whatever creatures attacked made it across the channel to Ghost Chili.
yeah, which with Thorin, the current person in charge, as I remember everyone's name, but I think it was Thorbin. Yeah, it was Thor and then B-I-T. I believe that's how you. Yep. It doesn't look like it wrote it, but I remember it was Thorbin. Thorbin, the current leader of this lovely place, told you that the creatures that attacked here did not make it to Ghost Chili, thankfully. And I remember Julia saying, and now they won't, and that they're gonna make sure they're not. But to paint you a beautiful word picture, Julia, last time you were here, many of the buildings were up and about. Many of them were made out of wood, stone, masonry, like stone masons, all that good stuff. But a lot of the buildings are actually mostly destroyed. I'm gonna be Xing out the ones that sadly were destroyed in the attacks as of late. This one here, this one up here. The wall over here actually looks like it's been destroyed. The wall up here too. This wall here. This building is kind of half broken. If you ask, I know Lumi said that she was gonna go try to heal any of the injured people that were hurt. Yes.
She was like 2 prayers of healing.
Alright. That's enough to actually get some of the people back up. But what happened was this. Thorbin, if asked a question, he explains what happened. Which I will now explain in the story. He says, alright, listen. I don't really know why you're all here, but I'm gonna explain what happened. About 5 days ago, we were getting reports of these strange creatures popping up from underground. We thought it might have been, either one of those really annoying Ankies. I think that's how you say it. I don't think that's how you say that name. You know that weird bug monster that everyone hates. Yeah, that thing.
Yeah, the big ant boys.
Yeah,
I always pronounce it as Ankeg or
Ankeg.
Onkeg.
I think that's the closest thing I pronounce.
Okay.
I've only ever heard Rycroyd say it too, actually.
And kegger, woo!
Also, that bird was outside my house. Leave me alone. It's
Oh,
not my
oh,
fault.
for a second, I thought you had like ambient music playing, and I was like, find that fucking bird now.
No, it was a literal in real life bird that's outside
Okay,
on the tree near my
okay,
room.
I'm sorry, it just surprised me. So-
It's okay.
It was coming through very clearly. Is your
Yeah.
mic pointed right at your window?
No, the thing is, from where I'm looking, there's literally like a tree a couple feet away from me. I want to say like probably more than 15 feet away. The bird's just really loud. It was just really loud that my mic picked it up apparently. But yes. Basically, it says about 5 days ago, these strange creatures popped out of the ground. Of course, we thought they were Rancades, which we could handle just fine. But no, it was weird. It was bad. At first, some of our men could handle it, but then more and more started popping up. Some of them were even dragged underground, and I haven't heard from them in days. Or I presume, sadly, they're gone now. That wasn't the worst of it. Then these gnolls, these red-furred gnolls attacked us as well at the same time, which made it a lot harder. And I've been doing my best to try to keep my men steady, but now looks to the one you guys dragged in from like earlier. Says, as you can see, my men are running on fuel, we're low on supplies, and I'm pretty sure as soon as we try to leave, they're gonna attack us again. If there's anything you can do to help, I'd be most appreciative, and I'll try to see if I can scrounge up some money or reward for you all.
So these things,
Mm-hmm.
did you get a good look at them? I heard your man saying they were some sort of elemental creatures.
Yeah.
Anything more than that?
Right, so it's gonna seem kind of weird, but you've seen giant ants before, right? They basically looked like that. They had the shape of ants, but they were made out of rocks.
Huh.
Yeah. You would think we could handle something as simple as giant ants, giant rock ants, but no. Apparently we couldn't.
Fable, did the Knoll Chieftain guy, did he tell me anything else about the Myrmex? He said I would need to find them to like find the music I was looking for.
Mm-hmm. He
Uh,
he kind of just explained to you that the Myrmex are a elemental creature that he believes could hear the song of the earth. But he didn't really go into like much explanation because I don't think he actually ever seen them himself. But that's pretty much what he told you, is that they're elemental creatures that hear the songs of the earth itself. But description wise, he didn't really give you a proper description of them.
right, so no idea if they're like sapient creatures.
Nope, just that they apparently hear a song.
Mhm. Is there a library anywhere in Stoneguard?
Yeah, there's a small library here.
All right. Julia's going to say to everyone, that is the thing that old Null was telling me about. So we have a name. We need to know more. Let's let's hit up the library. Did anything else change around the time they started attacking? Is something new happening in town?
Yeah,
Has a
actually.
motherfucker named Chet been here?
Okay, well, two things of note have happened, yes. We had, well, okay. Actually, three things have happened as of late. Well, before this happened. One, we had, as you gracefully put it, Chet, this motherfucker, did appear. They tried to, he tried to, try to sell us on some kind of weird food called Big Bubba's. We told him no thank you. He was kind of upset, but he gracefully left. I say gracefully, but we actually had to toss him out on his ass because he was causing the commotion at the bar. After we told him politely multiple times no. Then a strange woman appeared the other day, kind of right before the attacks happened, actually. I don't remember much about her. She was one of those, nature types. She had like a bunch of furs. I think it was like leather armor or whatever. She was talking about some kind of weird woman and how we were all going to become part of something greater or some stupid crap. To be honest, we kind of shooed her away at one. We kind of scared her. Like, we shooed her away because we didn't know what she was selling us. We didn't really want it. And the third thing, there was this sorry. There was this ogre that appeared telling us that he was looking for his friend. We tried helping, like, his friends. We tried helping him, but we never could help. We never could find his friends. I think he's still somewhere around there. Hopefully the creatures didn't get him. I really hope the creatures didn't get him. He was a nice kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
kid?
Well, to be honest, I say kid, but I don't really know how old he is. It's kind of hard to tell with ogres since they're very they're very childlike mentally sometimes, he's a good boy. Just go talk to him if you see him. Hopefully he's okay. And yeah.
Can't be the guy I'm thinking of.
Let's go.
I would question you, but I'm not there.
I.
Okay, we need to go to the library, but one
Hi,
last
Quinn.
thing.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Did you say library?
Where was this ogre last time you saw him?
He was a little bit more near the water, kind of like near the he was let me bring up the big map real quick so I can place it. Let's see, he was over here. So about northeast of Stoneguard. Right about here.
Alright. Once we're armed with knowledge, I have a feeling that's where we need to go next.
Knowledge. Alrighty. Alright, so you guys are going to the local library, yes?
Library.
Okay.
That's at least where Julia's going.
Alrighty.
Let's go to the library. Nothing scary ever happens there.
Yeah.
Prayers of healing takes a while. And I don't know if I would be done at this point in the conversation, Fable.
Probably not.
Ow!
Does it take like
Yeah.
20 minutes?
It's like 10 minutes, I
Let's
think,
see.
per cast, and I did 2.
Yes, let's see. Up to, you can see, spell has no effects. Yeah, it says 10 minutes, 6 creatures, 30 feet. So yeah, I'll just say Livia. Oh my god. Lumi is going to be busy for the next 20 minutes. And this conversation probably took around like 5,
Yeah.
6 minutes at most. So yeah, Lumi's gonna be busy for a little bit. Also, Riker, are you okay that did Casper accidentally
Y-
claw you again?
yes, exactly what it was.
I'm so sorry. Every time I hear you yelp, I imagine it's Casper up to no good again. Oh goodness. Alright, so let's see. So Mune will probably stay with Lumi because I don't know what to do with Mune. Turtle, Julia, and Gregory. You three will
Yeah.
venture to the local library real quick. Unless there's something you two want to do, because I know Julia wants to specifically go to the library. Okay. So as you guys make your way to the library, you see the wreckage of. You see people trying to do their best to gather supplies, fill in small holes in the ground that where the creatures popped up, things like that. Soldiers tending to their wounds, soldiers that are able-bodied and not that wounded, trying to tend to the civilians, get them to safety, things like that. You guys make your way to a very small library where you guys see a small library where there's about like a total of probably 50 books, so it's very small and not too crazy, but you hopefully should be able to find what you need here. Some of the books sadly have been thrown on the ground, have fallen on the ground because of all the crazy events going on.
The books, this isn't much of a library, it's more of a bookshelf.
Some of the books have to be used to build barricades. Don't be rude. Alright,
Book barricade probably ain't gonna hold much back.
they're trying, right, Croy? Don't be mean to the civilians. But yeah, there's definitely enough books. Is there any kind of specific book you're looking for, Julia?
Uh, books on elementals, books on. I'm definitely trying to find information about the Myrmex specifically, but like anything about the elemental planes, stuff like that.
Okay. Roll me either a perception or an investigation check, real quick.
I'm gonna toss on a D4 from my talisman.
Okay, 12, not
12.
bad. All right. Julia, you do find a book. You do find a book called. It's called the Elemental Plane. It's called the books. Words. Give me a second. It is a book called the Elemental Planes for Dummies. It's not the best written book, but it is kind of helpful at the moment. It's the best they got. So. Um, so I'm assuming you're specifically looking for anything to do with the Miramax?
Could I? Could Gregory help with this?
Yeah, of course he can.
Okay. Uh, should I roll perception too, or?
Perception or investigation, whichever one you feel like, whichever one you feel you have a better chance. Yes.
He has a. I have a better perception. I'm gonna give myself a little guidance, so. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. Alrighty, Gregory, you find a book on the elemental planes.
Yes.
it is called the Elemental. It's called the. It's silly, but it's called the Big Book of the Elemental Planes, and it is written by the ever so lovely Livia.
Poggers! It's me!
Oh my god!
Yes, it's written by Livia. Like I said, she did become a plane walker, and I imagine she went all over the place.
Gregory opens it up, looks at it. Why are some of the pages nibbled on?
That's that the books come like that.
She specifically
Each-
asked for that.
Each
Yeah.
of them having her bite mark.
Some books have pictures, some books have bite marks. What's wrong with that?
Oh my goodness gracious.
It's
It's
basically
like having a signed copy.
Yes, right?
I was just gonna say it's like
Sorry.
going to an airport bookstore and then buying a Neil Gaiman book and finding out he wrote in it. He does that.
Oh goodness gracious.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Cody.
All good. I think I'm having some lag issues.
Oh,
Well,
no.
Yeah.
I've been screaming this whole time. I thought y'all were just ignoring me until I realized that Casper stepped on the pedal and muted my microphone.
Of course we're not gonna ignore you. What were you saying?
I completely forgot most of it,
Oh dear.
But
he's
I
at it
was-
again.
but I was thinking about asking if I could find a book as well, but I'll wait until the party's done.
Alright, yeah, you'd be able to find a book.
All right. Gregory will kind of like after finding this, we'll show it to everyone else. Be like, hey guys, I think I found something.
Hmm.
Look, it's a book on the planes.
Usually, you always bring a book on a plane. Gives you something to do.
No, like a book on the elemental planes.
Ah, I see.
Now, if only I could find one on the planes of stars.
Those are on the same plane as us, bud.
Oh, right.
I'm just gonna continue looking for the book I was looking for.
Oh,
Alright.
okay. Gregory's gonna start reading out loud, like he's at like a reading circle in a library.
Alright, so there's
But-
plenty.
Julia sits crisscross applesauce listening to this, but they have the most intense look of concentration on their face. They're taking the information being read very seriously while
Okay.
sitting in this manner.
I was just gonna look for a book that'll have so the party has something to do during our downtime.
Alright. Anything specific?
This new tabletop RPG sensation called Offices and Owlbears.
Alright, we're bringing it back.
We are.
We are bringing back the Eberron minigame. Okay. Yes, you'll be able to find a book on offices and owlbears.
Awesome. The
I'm
basic-
really getting more in. Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead.
Julia, when presented with offices and owlbears, will say, "I'm actually getting way more into
Desk Finder?
Crystalla."
Oh.
Crystalla Pepsi. Yeah, I'm trying to make a Fabula Ultima joke, and it's not working.
Oh no.
I like Crystal Pepsi too, but it's really hard to find this time of year.
Oh my god.
God, take it.
So Cars, as Gregory reads out loud, if there's anything specific you want to look for, let me know, but if not, I'll just give you the general idea of what the book tells Gregory. The elemental
Uh,
plane.
I was gonna say, is there any any like hidden mention of I don't know, Lucas in here? Okay.
No, she's a professional.
Yeah, no.
Although I do like to jokingly imagine that maybe in one of her spicy vampire books she made a character based off Lucas. Just
Oh,
just
probably, definitely.
Oh, oh my god.
that would be really funny.
I could see that. I could see
Some
that.
like devil going angel type of bard kind maybe not bard, like she would switch it up to like a more like warrior style, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you'd make him like a rogue bad boy.
No, not rogue.
No. Oh. Okay.
You gotta go with what's popular with the ladies, you know?
Oh,
It's like
gotcha. I gotcha.
But-
rogue is cool, but
yeah,
then
exactly.
you cannot trust them, so it's not a good partner.
Ah.
And then bards, it's like also like, yeah, but they're too charismatic, like they're gonna find like all the girls like all the time, so it's like no.
So wait, so when you say
Also-
like warrior, wait, are you talking about like one of those like long flowing
Oh,
hair,
goodness
shirtless
gracious.
warriors, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And as far
Fabio
as
style.
bards go, like we've all dated a drummer. That it's not.
I
It's
have
not
not.
great.
a drummer.
Oh, that's funny though.
Oh goodness gracious.
Yeah, so I guess he would just kind of be reading up on basically everything. You know how Gregory is when he learns in
Okay.
pursuit of knowledge and stuff.
Alrighty.
He's
Uh,
he's as much of being a wizard without being a wizard.
that makes sense. Alright, so Cars, to give like a rough summary of how it works, is
Yes.
the elemental planes are planes made out of pure energy. Well, made out of pure energy revolving around the four elements: earth, water, fire, and air. Although there are times where they do mix together, and create demi-planes known as the elemental chaos. Such
Or an
as-
avatar is born.
Or an avatar is born, but we'll deal with the spirituality of that later.
The hell is an avatar?
You know, master of all four elements.
The fuck are you talking about? That's crazy.
That's-
I
Anyway,
think an avatar is when like there's a really tall backseat that's blue for some reason. And they fuck with their hair.
yeah.
Oh, no.
And
I don't
then Ursula K. Le Guin wrote the story better.
Oh, goodness
Uh,
gracious.
That's
I'm
let's
talking
see.
too much today. I'm sorry.
You're
That
No,
fine.
seems
it's okay.
pretty. I don't know. That concept seems a little unobtainium. You know what? I tried to mix unobtainium in there. I didn't succeed, so I am going to smoke bomb my way out of this joke. Goodbye.
Alright,
I applaud your effort.
Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, so yes, so basically, the elemental planes are planes of pure energy that coincide with their respective element. Creatures and species are born and can be found there. It is believed that many of the elemental magics you all have access to originate, well, kind of connect to that. So if you use like fireball, firebolts, things like that, it is believed that there is a connection to that. Many species are from there and sometimes can pop up, known as the elementals. It is not known how many elemental creatures there are. For it is believed that you know about only 3% of them. There could be thousands, if not millions of them, or hell, there could only be one of them and you'll never know if that's true or not. You can study the planes for many years and still not truly understand their magics. But what is known is certain creatures are certain tribes, such as the Stone Speaker Knolls, originated from the Earth plane, as well as elemental creatures that are born from those realms have a special connection to it. As you continue reading, Gregory, you see something interesting. There are four specific species of creatures that come to mind, that come to note. The mic, the I'll just say the myconids. I don't even think that's right anymore. Oh, goodness gracious. There is the fire salamanders from the plane of Avernus. Not Avernus, that's another plane entirely. Ugh, I'm done. Infernus! Jesus Christ. My brain. Someone help.
Bandai so patay.
Yes, there is the fire salamanders from the plane of Infernus, which is the fire plane. The little creatures you're looking for from the plane of Gaia, which is the earth plane. There is, well, believe it or not, there is a very interesting species of Aarakocra from the plane of air, Ventus. And I can never pronounce this specific creature, but you all know about the fish species that was kind of added, but not really added to D&D a while ago. Well, it was years ago, but still. I need to look up how to say their name.
Okanta thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I think. Right, Fred, do you know how to pronounce that?
Is it? Oh, wonder if his food arrived.
Probably. Either that or he accidentally muted, but I think it's probably his food.
Probably.
Let me see. D&D Beyond has someone that announces it, and sometimes it's Matt Mercer who does it. It's true. Sometimes he does the
Yeah,
voices, and it's
that's
like does
funny.
them how to like the pronunciation, which is funny. Yes.
uh,
It's-
could you try describing it? Maybe I can of it.
It is a small humanoid fishman with. It's like a small humanoid fish creature that
Uh, Sahagins?
No, it's
I'm
not
sure
the
it's the
second.
No.
Locant, whatever shit.
Yeah, it's those ones then. So low.
They became playable at some point.
Yeah, but because of the restrictions, not many DMs will allow them.
The
Lokatha.
Lokatha?
Yep, there you go, the Lokatha.
Nope.
There,
Oh yeah.
and
Oh, they are small.
those are the Lokatha, which are connected to the realm of water. Well, to the plane of water. Sorry. But yes, those ones are believed to be those creatures slash species are the ones believed to have the deepest connection to the respective planes.
Okay.
However, there are certain the book does state that certain individuals and tribes do have a connection to the planes, which you've kind of seen before, which you have seen before, Gregory, with the Stone Speaker Knolls, since they seem to have a strong connection to the plane of Earth themselves. So it's not
Okay.
impossible for races and species to have connections, but not on this specific level that the book
What
is
about
stating.
Genasi?
Genasi are interesting. Like the way the book describes Genasi, it is believed that they are descendants from from some of the elementals, where a humanoid species once either made deals with or had children with the elementals themselves. But that's another book entirely on how that works.
Man, talk. Greg's thinking, man, if someone had a relationship with a being from the fire planes, talk about a hot and spicy relationship.
Got it, Gregory.
I smack him.
Ah, welcome back. Okay. All right. Gregory will kind of catalog this in his mind vault of info
Okay.
so that he can try to use to flex on the normies later. You know, the normies being the NPCs, not his party, because he's scared of his party.
Okay.
One's because one of our people in our group's a warlock. One's a hex blood. One's a pyro kitty. One's a very
Allegedly.
one's a very delusional druid. You know, so it's like not really a party you want to flex on. So it might flex your body into the ground. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, Greg will just like finish his library circle reading time. To Julia, who was paying attention intently, and just close the book. And well, that's all we have time for today. Join me again next time as I continue our next book, which is I don't know, whatever I find next.
Hot and spicy like chicken. Oh goodness, mates.
So it doesn't provide any more like details on the Miramax, like here is their convenient weakness, or here is how they normally act.
I
Okay.
think it was just more kind of like a learner's guide kind of thing. You know, if we probably need more something along the lines of like maybe like a beastology, for those types of creatures. So we should probably look for that next.
There's probably a message from the author at the end saying, if you're looking for a way to slay things, just get good.
I can see Livia doing.
And then there's a little thing at the end that the publisher put in that's like, please ignore that previous message. If you would like more from this series, please subscribe for $19.99 a month.
Oh my God.
No, probably like the last page in the book is like a entire other like series that Livia
But-
wrote.
Some of them aren't even just ones that Olivia wrote. They're just like, I'm putting in for Anne stuff. I'm so sorry.
Oh, go
Mm.
ahead. It's funny. Makes me laugh while I'm eating cookies.
Ooh, cookies.
That's true.
Oh.
I could see either Livia or the publisher like promoting like other works just that people would have to buy or libraries have to buy.
I wish I had cookie. I ordered a cookie and they gave me salt and vinegar potato chips.
Aw.
I want that. No, don't worry. They're like healthy cookie with whole grain.
To be
Hey,
fair,
you feel
salt and
better
vinegar
now?
chips are very good.
Yeah, it's like one of my favorites.
They're not a sweet thing, unfortunately, but
Oh,
I-
never mind.
they're no substitute for a cookie.
I ordered oatmeal raisin that's healthier.
Or when your cookies are called Preventia, you know what you're dealing with.
Yeah. And now I want.
I mean, to be fair, they're not that bad. They're pretty decent.
Oh, or a ginger snap.
I think
there was this one place in my town that had like that sold like these like really big like cookies. Just like these things were like real like a saucer plate size, and they're
German?
always
German style.
yeah. Is that a style? I don't know, but all I
Yeah.
know is that they were always so soft, and they were so good. The ginger snaps one were the best. Like I would take it home, I'd stick it in my microwave for like 10 to 15 seconds just to warm it up a bit, and I'm hungry. Now I want one. I'm sorry. Go on, Fable. Take it away before I
You're
drool
fine.
all over my mic.
Oh my goodness, you're fine. But yes, that is like Gregory said. I imagine that it was more so just a kind of like a simple explanation on the planes. As for how to hunt them, that is a completely different book entirely.
Yep.
Maybe it was a subpar book written by Luke.
Capitalize a little bit.
Like,
She's
We
got
don't have, like-
kids' education to pay for.
True. Yeah.
We don't have like Senchi's guide to eating them.
well, I do imagine that someone. I mean, I did talk about it before in the first campaign. Someone did make a book on, like, a cookbook on how to cook certain creatures and stuff. So I think someone out there was crazy enough to try to cook one of these creatures.
Well, I mean, otherwise it would be kind of like a waste of possibly edible meat.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna say, since she ain't crazy.
I know, said she ain't crazy.
I will say his priorities are a little bit crazy though.
I'll say this. I won't spoil it because there are people in chat who want to know, but there's legit reason why he eats monsters. And it's a story, all right.
Okay.
And I'm hoping the anime gets to that point because where they left off, I knew that exactly that's how they were going to end the first part of the season.
Oh dear.
Fable probably knows
wait,
exactly
are they-
where it is.
Are they leaving off on the mid-season at that?
No, there's going to be, it's full of 24 episodes.
Okay, good.
Wait, are they still just releasing? Is Netflix still just releasing one episode a week?
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Uh-huh.
You know, that's actually not a bad idea.
And I know a lot of people were. I had a feeling a lot of people were going to be very surprised how the last episode ended.
Why? What happened?
Not going to say.
Oh, okay.
Huge spoiler.
Oh, got it.
Something's
Okay.
happening in Critical Role. I'll say that.
Stuff is happening in Critical Role.
That's a. You know what I mean. Never mind.
Oh. Oh, sorry. It's like, wait, why we shift to Critical Role now?
Dude gets called out, flies over his head.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
goodness
anyway, Fable.
gracious. Yes.
All I'll say is avoid looking on Twitter right now because people are literally posting what happens in the next episode, and it's kind of pissing me off.
When do
Damn.
when do new episodes come out?
Thursdays.
Oh my god. So today.
Yep.
Okay, that's why you're bringing it up.
It's so rude of them.
That makes sense.
I brought it up because somebody said Senshi.
That's Fable's fault. Fable, how could you?
Fable's our DM. No, he's at fault for none of it.
Okay, fair.
Okay,
Alright.
yeah, I think I know what you mean where they left off. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Here,
Oh.
take it away, Fable.
But yes, if you guys went to look for a bestiary or possibly a bestiary on bleh. Either a bestiary on the plains of the creatures or how to hunt them, that is another book entirely.
Yeah.
So if you want to do that, find that. I would love another perception or investigation check, please.
Can I join in?
Yeah, if you want to, feel free to do so.
You know what? This is more like an investigation now, so Greg's gonna go investigating.
Can I make a argument for survival?
I would honestly
Yes.
love to know how you want to turn it into survival.
Because we need the book to survive.
That is
I
a
was going to
valid
ask.
reason, but not possible. Yes, Code.
I'm proficient in investigation, so I can help Gregory. For some reason, my perception is higher, even though I'm proficient in investigation. Because stats.
Sounds about
Okay.
right. Stats.
All right, I'll roll again.
I see nothing.
You see books. So many books. Too many, in fact.
I feel in another life this place would be terrifying, and that's distracting me.
Oh, I was one away. I was one way for a natural 20. No, but thank you, Julia.
Alright. Julia. Well, Gregory, I should say, because of what you found.
Teamwork. Us together.
Mhm. Yes. Gregory, you find a lovely book on. It's basically a bestiary on the elemental creatures. Yeah, basically a bestiary on elemental creatures. It goes into much detail of every possible elemental species slash creatures you can encounter and what not to do with certain types of them.
Okay.
Yep.
Greg will probably just show up like, do you think this could be what we could use?
I'd have to say so.
Awesome. All right. Well then, gather around, young, malleable minds, and let me tell you a tale from this book. Let's see what we got here. Nope. Okay, no, that's that. No, wait, no. I do not need to know about the reproductive process for that. Nope. Ah, here we go. Greg was just kind of like going through like the like, appendix section, looking for the like section that might help or be like specifically on what we're looking for.
Alright. You're looking for the creatures you're currently dealing with right now, yes?
Yes. How you pronounce them again?
Miramax.
Miramax.
So you're looking
Wait, Max or Mex?
for Miramax?
How is it spelled?
I have it in my notes somewhere.
Okay.
I think
Also,
this is it. Fable, am I wrong?
Yep.
Yes, Cody, that is how you spell it.
Miramax. Okay. All right. Also, Fable, I hate to kind of like cut and run right now, but I gotta go check my door real quick, so I'll be right back.
Charles has abandoned us yet again. How dare he? Alright, should we wait for Karis before I tell you the information on the Miramax, or...
I'm
should I
fine with
just-
waiting.
Okay,
Shouldn't be that long.
alrighties. Jeez. Hi, Mains.
Hi, Megs.
Mains just randomly said Hong Kong. I mean, she has a car, a clown, or a horn. Either one, really.
I just want to say for flavor for everyone, Julia is obviously freaking out. Like, is a kind of contained freaking out. Like, they're obviously very focused on what's going on, but like too focused. They're being very intense. They're like when they were searching for books, they were kind of like flinging the ones they didn't need out of the way.
So it's kind of like a internal panic, but try not to show it. Essentially, is that what I'm getting?
A little bit, yeah. I don't think they were doing a good job of not showing it though.
Makes sense. Main to answer your question on what my favorite bird, I like too many birds to be honest. I love penguins. They're a type of bird. Well, they're flightless birds, but I love penguins. They're adorable.
My favorite bird is the kakapo.
Ooh.
They're a big, fat, flightless parrot native to New Zealand. Uh, they're unfortunately critically endangered at the moment, but
Aw.
Douglas Adams did a book about endangered species, which featured a chapter on the kakapo, and they're just adorable little guys.
I kind of
I'm
like
good.
all burbs.
I'm gonna be an edgelord and say ravens are my favorite. I
Of
like.
course.
I
They're
like
edgy
it,
and they're smart.
and they're cute. They talk. They remember things. They're really cute.
Yeah.
They use tools.
Mm-hmm.
They do. Wow, it's
Okami?
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say if I could have a pet raven, I totally would. But I got a feeling that thing would die.
My dad told me the story that he made a pet raven. Like, it just happened that way. And the raven was following them at school.
I mean, that's known to happen. If you
Yeah.
feed them, they'll learn your face and keep coming back for food. Sometimes they'll give you shinies.
ooh, actually. I also want
But
to
if
say.
you cross them,
Mhm.
Why would you cross such good boys and gals and birds in betweens?
I know some people who actually would.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like, you know how some people watch cat videos even if I have like cats and all. I watch bird videos. This is just so funny.
I
But
also
yeah,
like
I was just gonna
quails.
say, dude,
Mm-hmm.
quails are cool.
Yeah, they're adorable.
Okami was asking a bunch of other questions, and I just want to say, I don't know about Fable, Okami, but my favorite movie is Ryan Johnson's Brick.
My
It's sorry.
no, I was just gonna say, my favorite movie would probably be The Book of Life. It's a really great movie. I love the creator of that. He's such a funny dude. I follow him on Twitter. It's beautiful. It's nice to know you
Brick?
love The Book of Life too, mate.
I haven't seen it. What's it? Is that one that's just uh like montage of like really exquisitely shot documentary filmmaking? It's just like what's the one
Uh,
I'm thinking of?
I'm not sure, Cody, but the Book of Life is it's kind of like a really funny it's a animated movie created by the same creator of El Tigre, a show back like in the early 2000s of Nickelodeon. Basically, it follows the main character as he's kind of trying to come into his own. His family, he comes from a long line of bullfighters, but he doesn't want to be a bullfighter. He wants to be like a musician, and it's really good because it kind of has like a lot to do with the Day of the Dead and a lot of beautiful stuff like that. So it's a really great movie, and the creator has a really funny habit of essentially making it that the entire world just is Mexico. It started off as a joke, but it kind of became a running thing in this series, and he loves doing it, which is really funny. It's really
Yeah.
beautiful because like a lot of his work has to do with like death and stuff, but not in an edgy way. It's just like the beauty of it that there's a whole accepting it thing, and I think I kind of like, as silly as it might sound.
Yeah. Like in Discworld, where Death is like the absolute best character.
I think you've mentioned death in Discworld before.
Death in Discworld is
Yeah.
really, really good.
He likes kitties and he wants so badly to understand humans and he doesn't quite, but he always has important lessons for them to learn.
My god, don't call me, that's edgy. Hey, well, you wanna know why I use a knife? Guns are too quick. You can't savor all the little emotions. Oh my god. It's so edgy, Okami. What the hell? I didn't know you were a rogue. Very
Reminds
edgy
me of, like,
assassin rogue.
did any of y'all read Hatchet when you were in school?
Yeah.
No. I read The Giver.
There's Hatchet Karst is a book about a kid who his plane crashes while he's flying over like an uncharted area in the northern provinces or like the territories in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
and he has to survive on his own for months and months.
Oh.
Uh,
I think I watched a
the author,
movie.
yeah, there might have. I don't remember there being a movie, but there might have been.
Is this called
It's like a
Hatchet?
pretty popular, yeah, because like his estranged dad gave him a hatchet as a birthday, and that's like the only modern, semi-modern tool he has at his disposal while he's trying to survive out there. Uh, there's a sequel where like he's just grown so used to that survival situation that he can't adapt back into modern life, so he goes out to be a hermit in the woods. And he meets a magical Native American stereotype who praises his work with a bow and is like,
Hmm.
I personally never liked guns because guns kill the animal too quick and they don't have time to reckon with their own death.
Interesting.
And it's like,
I didn't-
that's heady shit for a children's book
Yeah.
guy.
Also, I just googled it. They did make a movie in the 1990s based on it, but they called it A
One
Cry
doubt.
in the Wild.
Cool.
So instead of naming it, though there's a horror movie from apparently 2006 called Hatchet.
I don't think they're related.
Nope, not at all. Yeah, no, that story sounded familiar when you were mentioning it. It's like, why is that ringing a bell? But yeah, Cry in the Wild.
I first listened to the audiobook on a very long road trip to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Uh, it was good.
Alright. Now that you're back, we can hopefully get this train rolling.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're fine, cuz we were just talking about our favorite burbs.
Favorite burbs.
Yeah.
Like the ones that have a collab with Sonic the Hedgehog.
Angry
I'm
Birds
done.
does?
Yeah, Angry Birds. They're owned by the same company. It's not a big surprise. Anyway, let's go.
Alright, so Curse, you're specifically looking for the habits, creatures, thingies. Yes.
Yes.
Basically these creatures, from what the book specifies, they have a very interesting language system. Many creatures adapt a certain way of communicating with each other. These creatures apparently have speak through something they refer to as the song.
Song.
Hmm. It doesn't really
Okay.
specify what kind of song. It just says something that they refer to as the song. Um, they tend to be very non-hostile. They mostly keep to themselves. They're not full on pacifists, but as you read the book more and more, it's strange because from what the book is saying, these creatures aren't known to attack anyone or ever have attacked anyone, unless it was in self-defense, which this doesn't seem to be in self-defense from what you can tell.
Huh.
Mhm.
Okay. So, what's everyone else's thoughts on this?
I'm too busy reading.
Well, I'm I'm very proud of you.
Yeah. Well, I want to make sure that I'm running this game right for you. You know. Did you know if you don't do your quest fast enough, I unleash an owlbear into the offices, and you have to run for your lives.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I said offices and owlbears.
What are you reading?
I'm reading a tabletop RPG book we can play later.
Oh, I've always wanted to try one of those, but I can never find a group. Do you guys want to play that with? You know what? We should focus. I should
Yeah.
focus. You. We
You,
can
Greg,
compartmentalize.
Gregory's
legit
eyes are
wanna-
just starry-eyed.
I legit want to make offices and owlbears sometimes because I've made fake rules for that for so many years.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, you want to play a game about paperwork? It's a dream come true.
I mean, the office in these fictional worlds is incredibly dangerous, don't you know? You got corporate mergers. You have the boss's son, which is like one of the worst bosses you can do, one of the worst enemies you can deal with in the game. I'd rather go into a mind flayer tower than deal with one of those.
But you see, that doesn't sound like a problem for my character, Jeffrey Hoblin. That's right. Super buff, rotund man. He gets the paperwork done no matter the cost. If you're at a Staples, he gets you Staples.
Yeah, but what happens?
Need that scanned? He'll scan it for you.
But what happens when the stock market crashes?
And he works through the night.
Are you able to do? Are you able to do a high enough dexterity check in order to avoid when the stock market crashes into the building?
He tanks it like the Giga
God.
Chad he is. It bounces right off his hot belly.
I like to see that. That sounds very much like you're trying to make some kind of DM PC or something.
What? No, it's not like I completely, dreamed of this moment for years. And then
Oh my God.
he just tucks away his fan art he self-made
Oh
of
my
of
God.
character. No, it's maybe another time, Jeffrey. Maybe another time. You're too soon for this world.
You guys are nerds. I love it.
We're playing a game called Dungeons and Dragons. We're all fucking nerds here.
I know you, bud. I know. You know what I meant, you meanie.
Oh goodness.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Are you not entertained?
But Karst, as you continue to as you look more into this specific species, you do notice
Mhm.
something interesting. There is something a kind of like it describes the creatures as looking like an ant, having an insect like body, kind of like that of an ant's with a thorax and everything. As well as it mentions something about how this specific species of creatures have found a way to speak to other creatures. It says one of the higher ranking members is called a speaker. The speaker is the one that as silly as it may sound, speaks to the others. Speaks for the others.
See. So you could say it's the speaker of the horde.
Yes.
Is this like an elected position or something that they just take?
It's believed that as it grows older and more mature, it just takes on that role by itself.
Figures. Another old boomer taking a position of power. Who could have guessed?
Oh my god.
Sorry. Oh, but
Gregory,
okay.
I agree with you, but one problem at a time. We'll solve the shortfallings of patriarchy and the capitalist system on Wednesday.
Okay. All right. You get away again this time, boomers.
But Gregory, it does one more thing of important note. It says that these creatures live in colonies.
Ah, they do move in herds.
Mm-hmm.
See. All right, Gregis is gonna, of course, just relay all this information, to the party, and with his own, usual Gregory flair for the dramatics, and sounding oh so smart and wise and humble, you know. So yeah. Is there any mention though of
Right.
a weakness? Though, in case if we do have to fight them.
Well, let's see.
Or can we make them fight themselves by overthrowing their hierarchy?
It sadly does not say that they have any form of weakness, sadly.
Damn. Alright. Gregory will give the sad news that there is no weakness amongst them. So we'll have to resort to our old tactics of hit him hard and hit him fast, and hopefully they go down before we do. If it comes to that. Violence is not our first option. We are people of arcane acuity. We have
Second and third option.
Yes, second or third option. Magic first. Well, no, diplomacy first, then magic. To confound their minds. If that doesn't work, then magical violence. Well, no, violence and then magical violence.
I just want to say, like, the wizard is the one who's promoting peace, and I'm the fucking bard.
You promote the lewd with the loot.
I've only ever the only ever loot thing I ever promoted was that one song. That's literally about it.
I know, and Lucas is ashamed. No, I'm kidding.
Who the fuck is Lucas?
Oh my god.
We find out he's secretly your grandpa.
Oh no.
Don't give me ideas that Fable will have to deal with.
Oh no, the consequences of my actions. The consequences of my big fat mouth. But alright. So, so we know. Wait, do we know where these things are currently? I don't know what the correct term is. Settled down, nested, rooted.
From what the book says, they tend to live, well, near underground like most ants do.
Okay. So if they are like ants, then we just have to look for an ant hill. Correct?
Probably.
Because they'd be tunneling and bringing up the dirt. Correct? So we need to find a location with soil appropriate for tunnel building. So nothing too wet or too dry. It needs to be, dry enough, I guess.
These are special elemental ants, though. I think, in all likelihood, they're gonna be what they consider too tough to mine is like the mantle of the earth.
Tough ore, maybe?
We could be looking for a whole. Well, here's what I'm thinking. They've got this song thing that makes them sensitive to sound, right? They communicate through vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
They're burrowing creatures.
Uh-huh.
Methinks the dwarves dug too deeply.
Oh. And the sound of their mining probably sent reverberations through that disrupted them.
Or someone
Okay.
went into an old abandoned mine and, I don't know, popped some ice cubes in a deep fryer like a frigging moose-haired bastard.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Julia has a far-off look in their eye.
Vegas, Domino's.
Oh, no.
Spirituals. Dory May. Alright. So I guess we should go about tracking them down then, probably. Which sounds like a job for Turtle.
Why me?
Likely. Because you're the tracker. You're part ranger. You got that tracking ability, right?
I'm not a bloodhound, but I'll do it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the team spirit.
What do I do it here?
I don't know. What was asked of you?
I wasn't paying attention. I was reading.
Oh, okay. You said I'll do it all of a sudden.
Well, you said you needed a tracker, and I was like, okay, I'll do it.
Oh, I didn't say that. I don't know who said that.
I slapped Gregory.
What,
Don't
you hearing
confu-
voices? You hearing voices
Don't
or something?
confuse me. Don't confuse me.
What's wrong, Turtle? You getting confused now?
Oh, goodness.
You hearing voices in your head?
Oh, he's possessed by a demon. Okay, well, I guess it's time to burn him alive.
What are you talking about? Don't you do it! Don't you do it! Leave me alone. Turtle sound
There.
crazy?
Dare.
Arrgh!
Dare.
I'm so sorry. I try my best to make Gregory sound different from how I normally talk. I just don't know if my mic can pick it up or not.
That's okay.
My reactive really fits right now for the situation.
So, what is the plan, everyone?
It's tracking time. Everyone, paint yourselves with mud for camouflage.
We're not fighting a predator.
No, but it'll help us blend in. It'll help us blend in with the surroundings, right? You know.
Listen, if we cover ourselves with mud, that means we're going to make squish, squash sounds when we walk. It's not going to make it easy harder for them to pick us up. In fact, if anything, it'll make it easier for us.
Oh, okay,
on.
okay. Tell you what,
The-
then I will. I can paint you then.
Why would you paint me?
I'm gonna paint you like one of those French girls.
I don't want to be a French girl. What's a French girl?
I don't know.
Then why did you say it?
I saw this spell called Color Spray. I've always wanted to try it. You know,
I don't think it does what you think it does.
I mean, it gives me a flash of a dazzling. Let's say, shoot a dazzling ray of flashing colored light springs from my hand. Oh wait, light.
Yeah, light, not paint.
Well, the picture next to on the card here is very deceiving.
Do you not know your spells?
Well, to be honest, I there's a lot here that I kind of like have marked down and learned from the stars, and I really haven't, you know, gotten to try them all yet. You know, I have this one spell called Bane. I haven't really used it. I kind of prefer the more blessing others than baning others. You know, I'm not that mean. Also, I can detect, you know, evil and good. Oh, I should do that for you. Let me see. Ugh. Oh wait, actually no. Actually, reading up on the little notes I put down here, I can detect if there are any aberrations, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. I could detect to see if there are any fey creatures nearby, like your siblings. Well, within 30 feet of me. Oh, that's really close. Oh, we'd probably know that they're there.
I mean, you can give it a shot if you want.
That cost me energy. I don't think I should waste the energy on that. You know, instead, I think I'm gonna waste my energy on casting. Oh, this card. He pulls out just card for mage armor.
Out of curiosity,
Yes.
Fable.
Yes.
Actually, no. Karst, with the detect evil and good, does that tell you exactly where the Fae is, or?
So
You know,
that's
just know if there is, just notice if there is any.
Okay.
And you know where the creature is located.
Can I say something out of character?
Sure.
You're always gonna get a ping because hexbloods are Fae creatures, not humanoid.
Oh. I know you're one of them!
The thing
I
is,
slap
you're
'em.
also... the thing is,
Just
you're
bo-
also
just
gonna
bodies,
get a
Gregory.
ping on Mune as well. Since Mune technically counts as a Fae.
Immune is with me.
Yeah.
Lumis is piling like a mech right now. Ratatouille it. But no, yeah, Gregory will just cast mage armor on himself because if we're gonna be fighting giant ants, he needs extra protection. So you see, like, his card just disappear into this, like, forming this magical protection that just wraps around him like armor. Ah, there we go. Snug as a bug in a rug.
So, what exactly is the plan again? Because I feel like there was a
Going trapping.
plan. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta track these bugs down. Which is the survivalist's job. I have well, actually no, I have a +5 in survival. But no proficiency.
Okay.
I'll-
How do you want to try to track these things?
Hmm.
I will give you guidance though.
Let's see. I will. So, are we anywhere near these things, or?
At the moment, you're just in the. Okay, so in the moment you're at the library, Lumi is currently healing people, which I think at this point it would already been done. You're still in the city. There's a bunch of holes just outside of the out of the walls of the city. That's probably a good starting point if you want to try to look for the things.
Yeah, let's go there and start there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just say that you all meet up with Lumi and Mune. Okay. So as soon as you meet up, Yes. Julie?
Julia wants to suggest that we start our search on the northeast side of town.
Any particular reason?
They think there's some significance to that ogre.
Okay. All right. Well, if that I'm trusting. I trust in your judgment.
Okay. So you lovely folks meet up and you start heading northeast to hopefully find this ogre.
It's finally slaying time. Just been
Probably.
healing and healing and healing.
I think it's getting close to that time. Yeah. I'm gonna go to those holes and I'm going to investigate the holes.
Alrighty. They
Yeah, it's
first thing you can tell by looking at them, Turtle, is the fact that well, they're basically whatever happened, they're have words. Basically what you can tell is this is essentially kind of like how ants dig from, well, ants don't dig from the ground up. They dig downwards, but basically whatever these holes were created, something came out of them is essentially what I'm trying to say. They seem to have they don't seem to have been moved in a normal way. It seems like these creatures somehow were able to mold the earth to fit, like mold the earth to move out of the way for them. I hope I'm making sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, they popped out of the ground, and they even seem to have molded the earth their um to fit their needs, as well as you do see how everything within the dirt itself, now the material seems to have been almost unbothered in a weird way. But there does seem, as you look into them, there does seem to be small tunnels leading kind of deeper and all around. You're not sure if you've tried to follow them, if you're gonna go to the right path, since I believe Turtle would know that when it comes to ants, they have multiple tunnels leading here and there, sometimes even leading to nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you can tell from investigating them, Turtle.
Okay.
See, I knew you could do it.
Do I need to roll anything?
If you want to roll an investigation, feel free to.
Could I roll survival?
Yeah, actually, you can roll survival.
Mm-hmm.
Guidance.
Alrighty.
There you go.
13.
Turtle, with your 13 survival, you actually notice some tracks. Multiple tracks from the creatures. You've seen something similar before when you were tracking the ants, like the giant ants in that one quest, as
Mhm.
well as what appears to be footprints. Very, not small, but a bit more humanoid footprints that seem to have come from someone that wasn't wearing any boots or shoes. Like quite literally just quite literal footprints on the ground.
Hmm. I say we follow this. You guys ready?
Always.
Of course.
Jump in.
Okay, so you're not gonna go see the ogre first?
Oh,
wait,
are
where-
you guys?
Where's the ogre?
He's up here where the X marks is. It says northeast.
Oh.
Eh.
Well, is he on the way?
Probably.
I figured that's who we were tracking if it was a person who wasn't wearing
No.
shoes.
We're on our way. We're on our way.
The hell are you singing?
I don't know. Just popped in my head.
Well, I say we are definitely on our way. Pull out the loot. Don't take my job.
Oh, I couldn't. I don't have the stats for it.
Saying weird things again. I don't know what you mean. I sounded Texan there for a bit. Yeehaw!
Oh my goodness, not the yeehaw. Oh goodness. Alright, but yes. Tenth. The thing is, the footprints they're following, the small ones, do apparently lead in the direction of where the ogre is. So if you guys follow that, I will let you know what you find. On the horizon, as you continue to walk, it takes about 10 or 15 minutes before you finally come across what appears to be a giant humanoid creature standing still. Well, kind of standing still. As you see him, let me just give you a quick photo of what this lovely child man person looks like.
A child
Yes.
man person sounds terrifying.
I didn't mean to refer it like that. But yes, you do see a giant humanoid creature standing still. He appears to be looking around him as though he seems to have lost something. What do you guys want to do? Like, how do you want to approach it, I should ask.
You know what? For his lunch money, let's do it.
Hey, what?
Don't take his lunch money.
Nothing. I felt a grave evil in the force at some point. We're fine. Let's go.
Oh my god. I'm so done with you.
My connection screwed up there. We saw a big humanoid figure.
Yes. He appears to be standing still. Well, he appears to be, as you look off in the horizon, there's a giant humanoid creature looking around. There are kind of some holes near him. He does appear to be looking for something. This is what he looks like. Although he's not menacing, his mouth isn't open, nor does he have a giant great club with spikes in it.
Oh.
He doesn't have that, but he is a giant humanoid.
Oh. So it's an ogre.
Yes, it's an ogre.
Does he have a donkey?
He does not have a donkey, sadly.
I move on.
Does he
Oh
have
my-
a hen? Does he have a headband of intellect we can steal?
No, he does not have a headband of intel.
How do you know that? I didn't know you played that module.
Oh, that was more from Baldur's Gate.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
I was like, did you play Descent into Avernus? Because I've never heard you talk about it.
No, no, that's Baldur's Gate reference. I want to get smart. Oh. So, but yeah. I guess
Oh,
Greg would be like, oh, should we losing Cody?
Cody, you okay?
Foundry will not let me log back in.
Oh, what?
No.
Oh shoot. That's because it still shows you logged in.
Claiming- Well, I'm decidedly not.
Yeah. Try. I'm gonna try refreshing on my end. See if that will do anything. Nope, no, I just got a gray screen. Uh-oh. Oh no.
Oh, goodness gracious. Are you all doing okay?
Oh, okay, I'm back in. Okay. Whew! No, it still shows Cody logged in. Okay, weird.
Says
Uh,
Cody is off, not logged in for me.
it shows them on mine.
Not for me.
Weird.
Yeah, in the player section it just says and Carson Turtle, who is also Turtle.
Turtle's turtle. Yeah, weird. Cause I see him. I see him on mine.
Well, Cody did say he's having a lag spike. Maybe that's it.
I'm just gonna close out my game entirely.
Okay.
Reopen. Apparently something's going on my end. It's probably because I was having to download stuff while we were playing.
How could you?
I'm sorry. But yeah. So well, so there's this ogre man here.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there's this
All
ogre
right.
man surrounded by some of the holes you saw that are also in the village and just outside of the village.
Okay. Greg would be like, all right, so what should we do?
Well,
Uh,
aren't we supposed to talk to them?
Why? Yeah, but I mean, who should do the talking?
Kind of scared it's gonna try and eat me.
That's my job, I think.
Okay. Yeah, you know what, Julia, you got somewhat kind of a more intimidating presence here. I think, yeah, definitely, yeah, you.
I really don't, but
Oh,
intimidation isn't. I speak giant.
I forgot I was not muted. I was muted. I string a little bit on my lute. Bardic inspiration.
Thank
Cool.
you so much, Turtle.
Not to you, to the other goblin.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Thank you for
Oh.
for helping Julia out. All right, Julia, go talk to that ogre. Wait, do ogres speak giant?
Yes.
They do.
If he doesn't, tell him to get ogre it.
Oh my god.
I'll pay you
Trust
5
me,
gold.
They speak giant.
I pay you 5 gold if you tell him to get ogre it.
Oh God.
Why are you like this?
So Julia's going to call out to the ogre.
Mm-hmm. The ogre looks at you.
Hey there. You look a little bit lost. Anything I can help you with? Things kind of dangerous around here.
The ogre looks at you and says, hello, yes, I'm lost. I'm looking for a friend who disappeared. He's small like you, but not like you. How do explain?
A dwarf by any chance?
No, they're made out of rock, actually. Kind of. He kind of like looks at. He kind of like. He says that he kind of like tries to. He takes like a small stick he has and tries to like draw a picture for you on the ground. And like, it kind of like looks very childish, but it essentially looks kind of like an ant. It says they look like this.
Julia says in Goblin. Oh, fuck me up, down, and left. And then says in Giant. We're looking for similar creatures.
Oh, really?
I think they've been around here, judging by the holes.
Yes, friends were here a bit ago. They were telling me that well, friend was telling me that some of his family had going crazy, and I wanted to help him.
Yeah, they kind of went crazy all over our town, so
Oh no.
we want to. Yeah, we want to help that stop too.
Ah. God, just kind of looks at you, just like, oh.
Did did you tell him that we're looking for bugs? Rock bugs?
Yeah, he's also looking for rock bugs, Gregory.
Oh, okay. Wait, why is he looking for the rock bugs? Wait, was the ogre speaking in?
He's friends with one of them.
Sorry, I forgot to ask if the ogre was speaking in common or.
He's speaking in giant, but
Okay. So,
Gregory, as soon as you ask that, he does actually reply to you in common.
oh,
He says, I'm looking for my tiny friends. Have you seen
friend.
them?
No.
Oh,
Uh, though we did
Have
come
you
from a nearby town that was attacked by uh creatures matching your friend's description.
he
we
kind of
can
looks.
look together.
Okay. I.
What's your friend's name?
Hmm. He told me. I believe his name is uh Stoneheart. I think. Really silly name to be honest, but I like him. He nice to me.
Hmm. Okay. Um. When's the last time you saw him?
I believe it was. When was last time I saw him? It was. He kind of like points to the. He kind of points to the sky and says, When big shiny thing wasn't up there."
The sun?
Yes, that.
Hmm. So last night?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not sure where to take that. Right? Juliet, help! This guy is so like just gonna talk to Julian Goblin. This guy is way too slow for me. I can't. It hurts. It hurts. Please
You gotta
help
understand. He
me.
has an intelligence. He has like a freaking low intelligence. I'm trying my best.
I know. This thing hurts Gregory's brain. It's like, Julia, please
Do
help me.
you? There, there are only so many ogres in these hills. Have you ever met the clan of the Iron Teeth?
Oh, you asking the ogre?
think he's
Yeah.
asking. He is? Wait, you are? Uh, he kind of like looks at you and kind of like, He shakes his head no.
Hmm.
Yeah. Probably not important. All right. Was your friend near here when you last saw them?
Friend was here before. Yes, he told me he would meet me here. I've been waiting for friend to come here, but like said, friend hasn't come back yet.
Hmm.
Not much can do but wait, I guess.
Well, if this is where you're supposed to meet your friend, they can't be far. So I think we'll spread out and look around a bit.
Okay. All right, Julia. If that's the plan, we can say that. I guess we can say that this lovely half-orc boy will stay here. Well, sorry, full-orc boy will stay here, and you all can try to investigate to see through the tunnels. I guess, unless that's what you guys want to do.
Thick orc boy.
Yes, thick orc boy. Yes. Yeah. As you guys split up and begin looking around, you do. I guess my question is, do you want to jump into the tunnel?
That's a good question.
Because there are more footprints leading into the tunnels, which are the same ones as the ant-like creatures.
The problem with an ant tunnel though is that they can be very extensive and
Yeah, that is a problem.
very labyrinthy bit. Um, um what do you guys think?
I want to try
I go.
something weird.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Anne.
No, you go. You go.
Alright, let's get
Julia
weird.
wants to just pick a tunnel and stick their head in it and hum a few bars of the song they heard at the beginning of the campaign.
I can help with that. I got good hearing, and I'm also good in tunnels.
Okay, so as you two, I guess, stick your head into the tunnels and begin to hum. Um, after I want to say like a minute of humming, or a couple seconds, you do actually kind of hear something. Oddly enough, Julia, as well as you, Lumi, you both hear a voice in your head. It's the voice says, it says this. Greetings, strangers. I forgive me for prying into your heads as the way I am, but I am embarrassed to say, but I am stuck and a bit injured. If you'd be so kind as to help me, I would hope to explain to you what has been going on.
Do you hear that? I heard something in my head.
Show us. Yeah,
So,
yeah,
so, I,
I'm getting used to that.
so I'm not going crazy?
Used?
Yeah, what? You used to it. Wait.
Has never happened in my life.
Show us the
Ever.
way.
Alright. Julia?
And we'll gladly help.
Okay. As soon as you say that, you see a small, as silly as it might sound, you see a small piece of dirt mounts near you begin to take shape in the form of an arrow, pointing you into the direction that leading into the direction of where you need to go. Do you follow it?
I think this is the way, guys.
Alright, I
Alright.
mean,
Might
nothing
as
wrong can
well.
happen, just follow some random arrow.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Hey,
Nothing like following a mysterious voice.
we might even come across a big red button that says "Do not press."
No, don't press the red button.
Right.
Oh no.
I
Okay.
push it immediately.
Oh no. The whole world restarts. Roll up new characters, everyone. Campaign 3, here we go. No, I'm kidding.
Woo!
Let's do
it. No, so this is what
Let's
happened.
fucking go.
As you enter the tunnel, you begin to follow it until for about 5 minutes until you see what appears to be a small collapsed tunnel with what you see this covered, kind of like not covered, but a bit squished by some rocks. You see this creature here. Do you see it?
Oh
Yep.
my god.
At the moment, you
It's-
see its upper body, but the lower body is sadly covered in multiple rocks, as well as some of its arms or legs.
I am very much getting a feeling of wanting to bring democracy and liberty to this right now.
Guys, isn't that Eldeen?
Must bring freedom.
Oh my god, don't make me be the guy in the chair to spite you guys and be mean for no reason.
But okay. Anyway.
You all, as you get closer, you hear the voice again and says, greetings, everyone. I apologize. I wish I could have met you under better circumstances, but as you can see, I am in a bit of a pickle. I believe that is the turn of phrase you all use, yes?
Never
we say,
heard.
and we say it a very different way, though.
I don't know about you, but I have to say, like, man, I'm in quite a conundrum.
Whenever I hear somebody say they're in pickle, they go, "Why, this is quite a pickle." And I feel like that, you know.
Ergus is gonna look at you like, why must you try to conjure that cursed being?
What do you mean?
Oh no.
You know exactly what I mean.
I'm gonna commit several war crimes.
We said we want a war cry.
Ah, okay. I will commit multiple war crimes. To be fair, I've been doing that voice a lot longer than that show has come into existence.
I know,
fact,
but
I'm-
still that clown.
In fact, I've done this voice on this show before.
Maybe that's where they heard it. They were
Maybe.
watching us all along.
That would be funny.
That'd be wild.
But yes, Stoneheart is still looking at you, just like, are you going to help, please?
Oh, right. Let's see. Question for you. I don't know. Bug gent. I'm not really sure what to refer to you as.
If names are such a thing for you as I believe they are, please refer
Yes.
to me as Stoneheart.
It'd be fun if his name was Bug Gent.
All right. Well, Stoneheart. quick question. Do you happen to know how much you weigh?
I believe I weigh a very fair amount. My body is made out of rocks themselves.
Would you happen to be over 500 pounds?
That's a lot of private questions, Gregory.
I know it's a kind of invasive question there, but for one, my spells has a limitation of 500 pounds for a creature or object, so I kind of need to know.
Should you ask about the rocks on it?
Well, I mean, I can only cast a spell on one thing. I don't know if I can cast it on one thing and then move my levitation over to something else.
But it's stuck on the rocks. What lifting them gonna do about the rocks?
I mean, I could lift him out of. Oh wait, no, good point.
I think they're gonna get squished a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm not a person of science, but
Well,
I've been in tunnels.
Also, I'm
mean-
just gonna say, you shouldn't really ask someone for their weight.
Why, you think it's rude?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I look at you and tell you how I feel that you probably weigh only about 10 pounds soaking wet.
Joke's on you. I weigh about 40 pounds soaking wet.
Eh. I could say something, but I feel like it's going to get mean, and I don't want to start fat shaming someone, so let's not do this.
But anyway, I mean, I guess I could try to lift off one of the let under 500-pound rocks, and if the stars and cosmos are kind enough to me, maybe I can change the focus of my levitate to the other ones and then lift another one and then another one and then another one, until we get it out of there.
Lumi's gonna start just getting the lighter, smaller rocks that probably pile on top away first, just to have a clearer vision of everything.
Okay. As you all begin to try your best to remove many of the rocks, after removing some of the smaller ones, it does appear that possibly one of the bigger ones is what's keeping this poor boy down. But I think using Gregory's magic and probably some brain power as well, you'll be able to get him out quite easily. Although because of the weight, he's still kind of hurt. So as you lift up the giant boulder crushing him, you'll also probably need someone to help pull him out of there. And I'll say after a little bit of trial and error, you guys are able to get him out safely. If not really pretty, but you're able to do it. So yes, after you remove him, he kind of like tries to slowly get on his feet, but it kind of takes him a little bit on his legs because of how tired and pained he was. He says, "Oh, thank you very much, everyone. I'm most grateful for what you've done for me. Strangely enough, what brings you all here of all things? It's probably a weird thing to ask after you all just saved my life." Dear. I am most
Your
grateful.
family? Your friend the ogre up there explained that you were here to help your family who had lost control of themselves. They damaged a settlement pretty badly, and we were looking into the cause of that.
He kind of like looks at you. He looks kind of like in your direction, and in your mind, you hear him say, well, everyone basically hears him say this. Yes, the children have been lost to the song. They are sadly nothing more than mindless beasts now. I had wanted to try to return them, but once you are not able to hear the song, you are lost to us, lost to the colony. I was going to try to stop them myself, but as you saw my predicament, I had come into some trouble. As for my dear friend, he is a good he is a good he is a good one. Very kind-hearted. I feared I did not wish to get him in any trouble. I had wanted to do this alone. Is he alright? He hasn't caused anyone trouble, has he?
Not at
Um,
all.
Oh, I am happy. I am pleased to hear that then. He kind of like looks at you all, seeing how geared up you are. Strangers, are you by chance? I've heard stories of such things. Are you all by chance adventurers?
The best kind.
The
Best of the best. Ain't nobody better than what you see right here.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of like looks at you, Turtle, and says, "You give off a strange song and color, but I believe your words are true." He kind of looks at
Now,
you and
I see.
said,
Turtle's music is an acquired taste.
As in, everyone should have acquired it by now. Please.
"Oh my god!"
Urok.
By existing.
By insisting. Oh goodness gracious!
existence.
He kind of like looks at you and says, I've heard stories of adventurers. Can I ask for your assistance in helping me free the children from their mindlessness? I will reward you in any way possible. In any way I possibly can.
Sure.
I see no reason why not.
Very well.
I- I don't really know how though. Typically, bugs of your size would eat my people in nature, where I come from.
He kind of like looks at you and says, "Worry not, for they are nothing more than mindless creatures now. If they were connected to the song, they would attack you in a more timely fashion. But worry not, young one. I see the strength within you. I see your song, and it is bright and full of passion. You are stronger than you give yourself credit for."
Oh,
Oh.
I don't do music. That's Turtle's thing.
Yeah.
He kind of like looks at you and tilts his head and says, "Ah, forgive me. My people, we see your. I believe some of you refer to it as energy, auras. It is
Huh.
strange. It is hard to explain in your terms."
So, like, souls are music or something like that.
In a way, yes. Souls to us are like music, yes. But they are much more than that. They are also colors mixed together to create such beautiful things. Each one of you has such a beautiful color and song to yourselves.
Have you perhaps, like, ever had some weird hoblin concoct some sort of drink for you? Is that something in your culture, maybe? Because I can relate to what you just said, but only under certain circumstances.
I fear I do not understand. What is a weird hoblin concoction?
Okay. Never
Spend-
mind.
Spend 5 minutes with Gregory and you'll find out.
Gregory, no.
Wow.
No.
Wow. You know what? That's fair.
But if you do accept the challenge of helping him, he will lead you to where you need to go. He does say
Yeah.
this. If you wish to help you do wish to help me, follow me, and I shall show you to where the children hide. And he'll start walking in the direction almost slowly because he's still kind of injured.
Okay.
It continues to walk after about like 5 or after about like I want to say another 10 minutes of walking, you do come across a giant underground room, like a giant tunnel leading underground, where there's a giant room filled with some more of these creatures, the same type as him, but they seem to be more not they seem to be a bit more chaotic as he carries himself in a much more sentient turn. These ones seem to be bumping into each other, biting into the walls, going crazy. He like as soon as he sees them, he sighs and says, "They are truly lost to the song, are they not? Poor things. Again, I asked of thee, please free them from their cursed adventurers."
Okay.
How do we like free them, like end their song, or
I'm
there are
af-
other ways?
I'm afraid the only freedom for them is through. He kind of like sighs and says, "Through death, yes, and their song."
Okay. So, just to be clear, we got the all clear, good to go sign, permission to put to rest your colony mates.
Yes.
Okay, that's good enough for me. Let's get to flooding the tunnel.
Let's go.
Oh my god, Gregory. I am so scared. The wizard is promoting violence, and the bard is just the bard.
Not a wizard.
Yes, the astrologian.
Fake wizard.
Yeah, just a wizard look-alike. It's the hat. The hat confuses everyone.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yes, the hat confuses everyone.
There's a lot of things about it confusing.
Oh goodness gracious. Alright, let me check something real quick. Let me look up something real quick. But yes, there's probably gonna be a total of 6 of these lovely creatures in this building. How you guys want to do this? Stealthily try to take them out slowly, or go rise and shine?
Should we start stealth and then go from there?
I mean, yeah. Except I can't guarantee it's gonna go well because of me. It's always a gamble.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure. I mean, if worse comes to worse, I could always like enlarge a rock into a boulder and just shove that down the tunnel and squash them.
That's kind of intense. But okay, I guess.
So I'm just kind of looking at my cards right now, seeing what I can do to help. I mean, another thing I could do is I could like increase gravity on some of them, and maybe kind of use them to block the tunnel if we need to make an escape. I'm already planning our escape if things are gonna go wrong.
Why would things go wrong?
Well, I mean, these are ants we're fighting. You know how you've seen smaller normal ants and ant hills. You know how many there ants there are. These are big ones, so there might be a lot more. You know.
Everyone is equal when it comes to fire. Well, actually, except fire elementals and
I still
a
love
couple
it.
of things that are resistant to fire, but
I mean, technically, I think a lot of things are weak to fire. But I feel like a lot of things in this world are probably resistant to fire.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Also, this would be a great
it was
time for
kind
a
of just
giant
a cool
magnifying glass.
sentence to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just do one small aside? I'm so sorry. I've been doing a small aside. Remember I told you guys about that "Tis Time for Torture Princess" anime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one episode where they torture her by showing her ramen, and she really loves it. So she gets the ramen and tells them that the guards are weak to fire, and then they go reveal that to the Demon King. The Demon King's everything is weak to fire.
Every living thing's weak to fire.
Also, I'll just say the Demon King in that anime is is like the sweetest dad in the world.
Oh goodness gracious.
God, man, that's like, man, talk about way to change expectations. Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
so burning alive seems to be the plan.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know. Gregory was talking about like some sort of boulder action.
Collapse the tunnel on them.
But
Okay,
what if Sir up there wants to make a new colony?
I do have to ask one question.
Hmm.
What's above us?
What is above you? Lots of
Yeah.
rocks and more dirt, actually.
But like, what I mean is, out of character. Are we under the city? What is like above us? Above us, you know,
Above
like
you,
surface
above
level.
you. Probably, honestly, probably what's above you would probably be more like dirt and stuff, like just a bunch of
Okay.
ground. Probably no buildings or anything like that.
Okay, because I was just thinking, if we're on like under the city or something, and we collapse this building, we're probably killing a lot of innocent people.
Probably, but no, you're not. No,
Okay.
there isn't any like buildings above you or anything, thankfully.
Would I know that?
Probably not.
Can I roll for it?
Yes, he can.
What should I roll, dear Dungeon Master?
That is a very good question. What can I have you roll? Also, thanks for the hydrate, mates.
Maybe intelligence?
Yes, intelligence, please.
Man, this would have been a good time to have keen mind. Yeah, I don't know shit.
You assume that you believe / hope that there may be no buildings on top of you right now.
Well, if there's people above us, well, I guess they know they died for the common good.
Oh no, turtle, no. Oh no.
But I don't think there's anything above us. I think we're fine.
Yeah, well, we should be fine. All right, so how are we gonna get a bunch of water in here to flood this tunnel?
I thought we were dropping boulders on it.
Boulders and water,
Okay,
crushing and drowning.
Okay. Are we throwing some air and fire in there? I feels like we're hitting all the elements here.
You know, we can never go wrong with like sucking some air out of the tunnel too, and then
That's dark.
then pumping a bunch back in with some fire to fuel the fire and make it into a huge blaze and stuff. It can go really well. Actually, if we boil the water, we could have some boiled ant stew.
This feels like a dark episode this week.
What are you talking about? It's always been this way.
Oh my god.
Don't you want to eat your fill?
Oh my goodness.
I don't. Are we eating the ants? I'm so confused. What are we doing in this tunnel?
I don't know. I'm just trying to cope right now.
What is the plan? How do you guys want to fight?
I mean, I'm just down to go down there and just fire some shit as usual.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, you know what? We should just all rush in, screaming, yelling, banging, turtle strumming sick licks on their instrument, and just completely disorientate them, and then we mess them up.
Okay. If that's the case, let's roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, goodness gracious almighty. All right,
Okay,
roll
so
initiative, everyone.
I'm gonna start by blessing us. Since Mune decided to stay behind, I can bless all of us with a second level bless.
They're practicing real hard on their transformation things.
Oh, I'm so sure. Yes, I have no
It's very
doubt.
important.
Very much so.
true.
One does not become the greatest demon lord ever just by dispatching ants.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, goodness gracious almighty. Okay, so let's
Oh, Lumi
see.
beat me.
1, 2, 3. Julia, are you there? Oh, sorry, I just saw you. My bad. That's my bad. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotcha. That's Joe. First in initiative order, Lumi.
Oh my god, it's me first. I'm totally ready for this. Let's start
Ow.
this combat properly, okay, guys?
Okay.
Is gonna have like Nessie out, and she's gonna grab one of the little beads, little gem. She's gonna pray to it, and something will happen. Let's roll a d20.
Yep, let's see what happens then.
A firework!
Baby,
So Lumi uses her turn for this spell.
Pyrotechnics. All right.
Like, I don't know, like there.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
All right. You watch as Lumi prays to a really lovely gem, and all of a sudden, a bunch of fireworks start going off in a small square.
It's just Nessie that blows up in fireworks for a bit.
Yes. The room is now even more lit up now for those of you who had trouble seeing in the dark.
For a moment. Until
Yeah.
it just stinks of fireworks.
Yes, it sadly just smells of gunpowder now. It's like,
That's her turn.
oh no. Alright, Gregory, it's your turn.
Okay. Then let's see. Gregory is going to hashtag bless all of us at second level. So all of us can add a d4 to our attacks and saving throws. And yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So he's
Alright.
gonna hold on to that, and he's going to bonus action Goblin Hide over here.
Alright, bonus action goblin. I gotcha.
Yeah.
This creature is gonna use its action to dash
Oh
and
shit.
make it right about here. That's it. This
Yeah.
one is going to be confused and move this way.
Fuck 'em up.
The adorable one is also going to be confused and move this way. This one is going to come closer to the... They use its action to dash and try to come here to where the explosive happened. And now it's Turtle's turn.
Okay, so we got a whole bunch of bugs over there.
Yee.
They're too far away. They're too separated to do fairy fire. Okay, first up. The one close by. Hunter's Mark.
Alright, which one? The one right here?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, gotcha.
And
Oops, wrong
bow
one.
attack with 14.
Okay, give me a second while I try to look for that mark again. 14, 14. That will actually just hit.
Nice. So Hunter's Mark and exploding baby turtle damage 6 and regular 10. So we got 15 points of piercing and exploding baby turtle damage.
Exploding baby turtle damage. Gotcha. I need to sleep, so good night, everyone. Alright, night, Mac. You have a good one, bud. Thanks for dropping by. Alright. The non-threatening boy. Oh, I should have probably asked, is that the end of your turn, Turtle?
Action, bonus action. I see no point in moving.
Alright, that one's gonna move you there. Julia, it's your turn.
Alrighty. There's no way to get there without getting opportunity attacked.
Don't bite me, you little bastard. Sorry, I should have muted.
Alright, Julia. Julia's gonna go like over here. Just want to get out of the direct line of fire, and we're gonna do a scorching ray and upcast it.
Alright, Julia.
So we're gonna start with 2 on this one.
Alright, 26 will definitely hit. Alright, 4 damage, not bad. Sadly, an 11 will miss.
Oh, we're gonna add a D4 from Bless there. 14.
That'll definitely hit.
Yeah. Get blessed.
Nice. Alright. It's still up.
Alright, I got 2 more beams.
Alright, so
Remind me what the word on Bless is. Is
It's
it one thing per turn, or?
no, it's for all attacks and saving throws. So for any attack roll you have to make.
I think that'll only help if I roll a 4, but
sadly
yeah.
a 10 will miss, Cody.
Darn.
And one more.
Ooh.
26 will definitely hurt.
Oh, so close to being a crit.
Not bad. It's still up, but it's pretty damaged at the moment, so not bad.
And yeah, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to go just a little bit further.
Okay.
That'll be it for now.
Alrighty, Cody, you got it. Alright, this lovely one right here is going to use its action to dash. And that is the end of its turn. Lumi, it's your turn.
Oh, I forgot to roll my stealth for hiding.
Well, that didn't work. Let's just get into the fray of the battle. Movies. Oh my god. Lumi's gonna move there.
Okay.
And, yeah, why not? She's gonna inflict wound on the one next to her.
Heck yeah.
Not.
Ooh. That's a scary spell.
It can be.
A 26 will definitely hit.
That's
Goodness
a
gracious.
big roll for no reason. Okay, damage, I guess.
Yeah, that's a halfway to max.
It's better than nothing.
That
Alright.
one definitely really hurt.
Yeah, no, this thing is barely just standing. Goodness gracious.
Oh no,
dude.
I meant the one that she rolled on damage. It's like, oh, hate to see it.
Lumi's just gonna be like, like the palico jumping excitedly
Yeah, I
kind of
gotcha.
movement. She's gonna do that to try and get their attention.
Okay.
Come and get me. I'm food. Num num num.
Now, let me stop being bait.
Alright. Alright,
Gregory-
Gregory's your turn.
Let's see. Gregory is gonna try to do his best to stop these things from trying to have Lumi as food. So he's gonna come out of his hiding, and he's going to cast Magnify Gravity.
Alright.
At just gonna use my last. Hold on, wait. Let me see. Do I have anything on second? Else for second level? Nothing really for attacking besides Moonbeam. I have Blur. That's no, right. I'm concentrating. I can't concentrate on something else. Ah, shoot. Curse my limitations as a cleric class. All right. So yeah, the second level. Um. Let's see. 10-foot radius sphere. So it's kind of like. Yeah.
Okay.
Just cause you'd hit Lumi if he went any closer. So yeah, so they have to make a Constitution save.
You got it. Okay, what is... Ooh, that one just barely succeeded. Constitution save, Constitution save.
I just got the shit scared out of me.
It
It's
rolled a
had music
9.
you start playing. All right, so let's see. So what's my DC again? There's a list on here. Oh, 15. My DC is 15.
One
So yeah.
succeeded, but just barely cursed.
All right, so they will take half damage, and they suffer no reduction to their speed. So let's see. They okay, damage. I am also going to use one of my Fury of the Small to add my proficiency bonus to the damage, which is currently 2. So 2 additional damage to this.
How much damage do they take, guys?
Oh god, I rolled a 1 as well. Shit. 13 damage. 13 force damage. Half to 6 for the one that saved.
Right, not bad.
So until the start of my next turn, any object that isn't being worn or carried in the sphere requires a successful strength check to be picked up against my spell save DC to pick up or move it, and the one that failed moves at half speed.
Alright.
And Gregor's just gonna yell to Lumi, he's like, Lumi! Get out of here! Yeah.
Alrighty. This one is going to go after Turtle. That's the end of your turn, Gregory.
I don't think I check to see if there's anything else as a bonus action. Still getting used to this new sheet here.
You can always change it back if you want.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Hold on. Go back to the tidy sheet. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Nope, that's all I can do.
Okay. Alright, this one is gonna make its way to Turtle, and it's going to try to attack you, Turtle. It's going to make one. All it can do is one attack. It's going to try to bite shot. That was a 19 hit.
Yeah, it freaking hits.
I'm
Ooh.
sorry, Turtle.
Nah.
For a total of 7 damage, actually.
Oh,
Holy moly,
Wait.
Turtle.
way to go. But you only have a +1 Constitution?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I mean, what else was I gonna do with it?
I don't know. I don't know. I thought your con might be a little bit higher than that, but okay. I don't know. I just thought Turtle was tougher.
Can I- can I throw him
Wow.
into the freaking ants?
Just
I-
con
I-
shaming over here.
I
Yeah.
just want to say, like, how is the little hoblin here have a 3 con compared to your 1?
What's your charisma?
0.
Okay, well there you go then.
Don't stat
Oh,
shame
yeah?
each other, you
What's
butt.
what's your strength at?
12.
Oh my god.
I'm at 0.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What's your
What's your
dexterity?
What's your con, Gregory? Huh?
Yeah.
I have a 16.
I have
Okay.
17. I'm shaming you.
Oh!
Okay, let me ask you this question, Gregory. What's your dexterity?
14.
18. Boom.
Oh,
Why
Why
you
you so slow, baby?
What's your intellect at?
11.
14. Why are you so dummy thick?
Intellect's a dump stat anyway.
Mine is
What's your
8.
what's your wisdom at?
13.
Oh my god.
20. Get wise, fool. No.
God.
Aren't you a wizard? Why do you need wisdom?
Because
He's
that's
not
what
a
Guys, I
wizard.
believe Fable's
I'm not a
playing.
wizard.
Oh yeah, sure. Right.
Yeah, sorry, Fable.
It's fine. I'm just like, guys, being silly. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Alright, Gregory, quick question. If any creature enters the magnified gravity, does it have to make any saves or anything?
Oh, good question. Let me double check here. I think it's like a one and done
Okay. Just wanted
thing.
to make sure.
It's just it just affects any object or creature in the area at the time until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
So basically, it just slowed for 6 seconds.
Alright. And one bite attack against you. It rolls a 3. I'm pretty sure that misses.
Aw, it does.
This one's gonna use its action to dash to you, and that's all I can do. Oh goodness gracious! This one is gonna barely move forward, and it's gonna try to make a bite against you. Okay, let's see. Comes an attack. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Oh my god! All right, you got it. Okami, why you like this? All right, Turtle, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna drop my bow, pull out my sword because that's right in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one with Hunter's Mark, right?
Yes, the one in front of you is the one with
Nice.
Hunter's Mark.
Exploding baby turtle short sword attack.
19 will definitely hit, bud.
13 points of damage.
Not bad. All right. It's still up, but just barely.
Let's see. Do I have anything I can use that is of bonus persuasion? I don't think so. I think I actually don't have anything that I can do that's bonus action. I'm trying to figure out how to like have it so it's just. Oh, okay. There we go. No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Alrighty, the non-threatening boy, which I think he's still pretty threatening, is gonna make his way to you, Lumi. He's gonna try to make another attack. on 11 is probably gonna miss.
Yep.
All right, Julia, it's your turn.
Hmm. I can help Lumi a lot, but she might get a bit hurt in the process.
I feel like that's a thing that always happens with
Dang
you
it.
guys.
I mean, she kind of went there. I'm just gonna say that.
I forgot. I could have given somebody bardic inspiration. Shit. Never mind.
It's
Sorry.
okay, Turtle. It happens. When I played a bard, I kept forgetting I could do that too, actually. And again, I was literally a bard cleric multi-class, so I kept doing the cleric thing more than anything. Alright, Cody, what's the plan?
Could I potentially give Lumi advantage on a check by shouting duck?
I think
That
would be
works.
Sure, that sounds funny.
Julia's gonna... Yeah, Julia's gonna
Are you gonna burning hands?
try and come up here. I'm gonna try and burning hands.
Alright. That's... I know that's one of your Julia's favorite spells.
Anyway... When I place the template like so, that doesn't seem to have Lumi in it.
Oh yeah, I can delete mine. Hold on a sec. There you go.
Am I good to hit those four without getting Lumi?
Yes, you are able to hit those four without hitting Lumi.
Lumi ducks. She just
Duck.
goes quack.
Alright, then
Dodge. Duck. Dip, dive, and dodge.
I'm gonna need a dexterity save from those four.
Roast them. Roast them. We're doing it, everyone. We're doing earth, wind, and fire. We're doing it.
Alright, so 17. So they gotta make a dex save, right? So looks like 4 dex saves. Oh my god, they rolled a crit fail. Okay, so what is your spell DC? Alright, 3 of them failed, but one of them got a 20. Not a natural 20, but still a 20. So they take a total of 17 points of damage. Okay, 17. Alright, this one is dead. So it takes 17 points of damage. This one is also dead. Alright, so Julia, you're able to take out 2 of them.
Woo! Way to go.
Alright. Alright, the aggressive one is dead. Never mind. Sorry, Cody. I should've
Before
asked
the
you
end of
wanted
my
to do
turn?
this. Yeah, I should have asked that. My bad.
Yeah. Bonus action to disengage with nimble escape and to go back over here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we can do that. Can't. Wow, goblins make good melee encounters. It's just run in, attack, disengage, bonus action. Just yeah.
Oh my goodness. Also, Lumi, Lumi, Julia, and Turtle, something you notice when you on these creatures, because on the cover art it does look like they have moss on their bodies. Something the 3 of you who are really closer to them, you notice that they have this strange looking fungus that's growing on their bodies as well.
Oh
And
no.
Lumi, it's your turn. Oh yes, Mr. Karst.
The mushroom druid!
Probably.
They strike again. They strike again.
Lumi is just like,
It's time. Time for the classic! Wow!
Solar flare! Oh shit!
Oh goodness, a channel divinity.
Oh, hostile creatures. Ah.
I mean, I don't know. You're pretty hostile to everyone, Gregory. Not gonna lie, sir.
That's fair.
Everyone
Of
makes
course.
a DC Con
I'm kidding, of
15.
course. But alrighty, and
Even my allies! No, I'm kidding.
All right, let me make 4 Constitution saves.
Oh man, I'm getting roasted.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh dear. Okay, so looks like only one of them succeeded, but the rest did fail.
Let's roll the damage.
17
Oh.
points of damage. This one died. So this one's dead. 17 points of damage. This one takes half of that, I believe. Alright, this one dies too. Alright, so this one's dead too. This one, because it literally failed and it has only 14 points of health left, it also died. Turtle, you watch as the one in front of you dies.
That's a thing that happened.
Alright, only one of them is left on the board. But yeah, Libby, you're able to take out 3 of them.
Good God.
Yes.
now she's shivering like crazy.
Oh no. We need a blanket stat.
Alright, I should have asked Lumi, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Alrighty, at the end of your turn, then Gregory, it's your turn, bud.
All right. Time to turn this into a duel.
Do you
It's
cast the
Gregory's-
spell Comprehend Duel?
No, no, he's not compelling the duel. No, he's
Compelling.
drawing a card.
Oh no, Gregory, how dare you?
Let's see what I get. A 1. What does that do? Oh, that's bonus damage. Well, let's see what. Since that is a 1, I'm going to use my power of Minor Arcana to turn that into a spell attack.
Okay.
Let's go. So that's a +7 on my attack roll. Make sure this adds it right. 5 + 2. Okay, alright, here we go. 24 to hit!
That will definitely hit.
Alright, so it takes a d6 plus my wisdom modifier damage, so +5. Okay. Oh. They didn't add the +5. Okay, so that's 10 points of force damage
Alrighty, let me just do that real quick.
to this guy here. As Gregory turns into Gambit.
Alrighty, cut. Let me just quickly say something.
Okay.
Hi, Miko. Thanks for the raid. Also, thanks for the happy birthday wishes.
Oh my god!
Even though my birthday already passed, you but thank you.
Happy birthday, Fable!
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I really do.
Happy birthday!
Oh my god, you're turning into Pippers.
It's just getting a bit scary.
Oh
How
my
was
gosh.
Genshin Impact? I hope you had a fun stream. Hello, everyone. Also, thank you for the follow, iBookis. My name is Fable or Salem. Welcome to the carnival. We're playing D&D right now. Our lovely goblin friend here was turning into Gambit, apparently.
Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na.
That was such a good show, honestly.
And it's coming back next week.
Yeah. Alrighty. So, Cars, he took a total of 10 damage. Sadly, this thing is still up, but just barely. That was actually good damage, though.
Gosh dang it. Alright, let me see. Do I have a bonus spell? Oh, I do! I'm going to cast bonus action on Lumi Sanctuary.
Okay.
So now if they want to attack Lumi, they have to make a wisdom save. If they can't attack her, then they have to attack someone else within range of their attack. And if they can't, then their attack is lost.
Alright. Well, again, thank you for the raid, Miko. I hope you had a great time in your stream highlights. Alright. Turtle!
And then I'm gonna run away. Back by Julia. Because
Alright.
goblins gotta stick together.
Yes.
You said you were hobbling.
Well, he's part goblin, so you know that goblin, camaraderie, sticking together thing is like it runs in his blood. You know.
I'm just saying, like, you're quick to point out you're not a goblin, but the second it's convenient to you, then you're a goblin.
Well, also the player is a bit of a dummy, so please forgive.
That is fair. I feel like we've all had our dummy moments from time to time.
Yeah, I'm just giving you shit.
Alright, Turtle, it's your
Fine.
turn. What would you like to do? There's one less standing, and it is very low health right now.
How far away is it?
It's probably
That
within
far.
range.
You know what? Screw it. Bonus action.
Yeah, it's that far.
Bonus action. Hunter's Market,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna rush in there and I'm gonna attack it.
Alright, let's hope for the best then. Yeah, 21 will definitely hit.
Yeah.
Alright, Miko, thanks for the alert and enjoy your food, bud. Alright,
15.
15. Alright, Turtle, how do you want to do it?
I just rush in, and I just slice its head off right where the head and it's segmented. It's pretty obvious right away. It's
Yeah,
just-
I gotcha.
And then it and then the baby turtle explodes, and that sends his head flying the other direction. Whee! Towards Gregory.
Ah!
Oh my god.
Shield. Oh wait,
Oh,
I don't have that spell.
Oh, goodness gracious, this game. Alright. And with that, the combat is over, and you've solved my weird puzzle that I totally made up right now. Yes.
I think this isn't. I don't think this is a puzzle. It's more of an encounter that we conquered.
Listen, the Adventure Zone did it. I'm doing it too. Leave me alone.
The Adventure Zone needs to become Adventure Time.
Oh my goodness. But yes,
Come on, great friends.
you have done it. You have gotten rid of this puzzle. As soon as the last creature is dead, Stoneheart will slowly approach you, hobbling. You all hear in your minds him say, "Ah, thank you for what you have done, adventurers. The young ones are now free. They are now free to join us. They are now free to join our ancestors in the eternal song. Now they are free forever. As promised, I have gathered a reward for you all. I understand it is not much, but here you are.
Wow.
In front of you, whoever wants to, in front of you, you basically see the earth begin to mold under you into a makeshift basket. In it is a bunch of gems. I want to say about
Ooh.
6 gems, each worth about 100 gold pieces each.
Ooh. I bet Turtle can haggle that up a bit, right, Turtle?
Try my best.
All right. Well, you and Julie work together. Teamwork.
Teamwork does make the dream work.
Flex that Riz.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
You got this. Come on. Believe in yourself. So, you said there are mushrooms on their bodies, right?
Yes.
Okay. Gregory is going to ask Julia or Lumi, if any of them still have some fire power that they could, some firepower they have.
Of
Yeah.
course, I literally have Nessie that can like fire anything and whenever.
Oh, well, excellent. Okay, so I need you to do, if you can, would you please
Mhm.
torch the tops of the shrooms, the caps, please?
Yes. Lumi will
Okay.
just have Nessie just softly torch them, kind of as if we're just cooking with a blowtorch.
All right, yeah, that sounds amazing. Actually,
She's not sure if that was the intention, but you know, she's doing that.
And it's gone Power World in here.
that's
So
understandable.
are we gonna eat
Uh,
those?
Yes, Cody?
We should not eat those.
Oh no,
Oh.
of course not. I wasn't having them being torched to be eaten. I wanted to examine them. Which, by the way, you're pretty good at viscerating and skinning things, right? Julia?
No.
Oh, okay. I just thought,
You may be thinking of turtle.
I was thinking, your chef skills, You might, have fillets, some meat.
That's a me thing.
That's a you thing?
Yes.
Oh, I thought,
Yeah, butchery is a different skill than cooking prepared meat.
really? Oh. Well, alright then. Well, whoever has the skills to help me kind of like, I don't know, what's it? I don't know. Can I think of the term right now? Basically,
Yeah.
I want to do an autopsy on these things.
You mean have the skills to pay the bills?
Yes.
Yeah, I got the skills to pay the bills.
I want to check out the fungal network on the remains of these shrooms here, and see if these things kind of like rooted themselves in these poor things' brains. So I could definitely use some help.
Okay, so survival fable?
Yes, please and thank you.
I will guide you. So bless is gone, since I used guidance. Oh wait, no. Wait, is it concentration? Oh yeah, it's concentration.
Alrighty.
So going at
All right, Turtle.
Dirty
With
20.
with a dirty 20, you are able to kind of like gently and precisely, essentially, I guess, remove what parts Gregory wanted, so he'd be able to see the head of the creature, I believe, or the brain.
Yeah.
Or whatever. All right.
I just kind of wanted to get through its hard, rocky kind of carapace,
Yeah.
and see if like see if the mushroom's root system, worked its way into its brain stem area. So if it was
Yes.
like controlling the body.
Yes, Gregory, as Turtle breaks into the hard carapace, the hard outer rocky shell of this creature, your worst assumption has come true. It seems that the mushrooms growing on the body of this creature, where much of the moss is, has kind of taken over its brain, as well as a little bit of its nervous system. If you can say this thing has a nervous system, because it is more elemental than anything else. But yes, the kind of like the stem of the creature, like the brain stem of the creature, has been taken over by the mushroom. Whatever's left of the mushrooms, because as you had Lumi flay them, they're pretty much been destroyed.
Yeah. All right. Well, that explains that then. Huh. Thank you very much for the assistance, Turtle. Right. Let's see. Does anyone have prestidigitation? Or some
Yes.
hot water?
I got prestidigitation.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. Clean up our hands, please.
Okay, just be careful. If we go into any dead magic, the dirt will come back. So
That's not how that works.
I'm pretty sure it's how it works.
Well, I guess we'll have never find out.
Prestidigitation.
Ha!
I still
Jazz hands.
honestly think that Pippers would be crazy enough to go literally change the rules just because it'd be funny.
Pipper's gonna straight up like go to the god of magic and be like, seriously, it'll be fucking hilarious. Just trust me on this one.
I
Luke is
feel like-
bursting in, dragging Pipper's back. Don't you listen to this crazy little guy.
Why do I
Very
feel
good.
like if Pippers was in like the Forgotten Realms, Mithra, I think if she's still in charge, she'd probably think it was funny and would do it for
Probably.
no reason.
And Luke is just yelling at Pippers as he's dragging him back. Stop trying to fuck with my way of doing things.
Somehow Pippers and Gale know each other and they're BFFs.
I can see
hate-
that. I can see that. Sadly.
I hate this.
I can see you.
No!
I can see him and Gale being BFFs. Actually,
No.
I'm gonna get art of that now.
oh my god. All right, I hope you have fun. But what's the plan, Gregory? Before we get any more sidetracked.
He's gonna inform Stoneheart that what he about his findings and what he assumes was the cause of this. That since he's grew up in a farming family and studied a bunch of herbology and stuff like that,
Mhm.
he probably wouldn't have some knowledge of mushrooms and fungal colonies and stuff.
Hmm.
So just basically inform him that they caught basically a parasitic mushroom infestation that basically took over their body.
Alright, he looks at you, a bit confused and says, but dear adventurer, if what you're saying is true, how is that possible? Our bodies are made of rock, stone, and dirt itself. Would we not be resistant or immune to such things?
Well, normally, I'd say yes. Since you lack the biological components that, our ants do.
Hmm.
But we've also been hearing some words. Well, I kind of got a weird vision about this really creepy druid messing with mushrooms and dead bodies. So I'm wondering if the two are correlated, connected in some way.
Hmm. That is most troubling.
Because if well, I mean they're burned now, so I can't really detect magic if they're magic shrooms or not. But also, I mean, given
You
your
asked me to burn them.
yeah, no, of course. I mean, safety first. We don't want these things to spread to us. So thank you very much. That's why I had to burn them immediately. So,
Well.
but also I'm not sure if detect magic would work since your entire physical being is not of natural things and probably more magical in nature. So, not sure if that would work. But yeah. So, I mean, I can certainly try if you're willing to, wait a moment for me to cast detect magic. I can see if I can pick up anything.
If you believe it would help, I'd be more than willing to. If you words, if you believe that would help, then feel free to do so. I am in no hurry.
Okay. Well, give me a bit to set my things, and I'll get to casting.
Okay.
And well, I don't know if it'll really help or anything, but I just like getting answers. That's kind of my thing. I like getting answers to everything. I like having the knowledge and stuff of like knowing how things work, how things happen, all that. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my family said I could have totally made it in magic school, as a wizard, but I just I was just never chosen, yeah. Oh well.
I knew a rich kid once who used to say things like that.
Yeah, that's okay. I did have this one neighbor though. Uh, he got picked to go to magic school. Yeah, had a whole letter arrive for him. Delivered by a wise looking owl. His parents were ecstatic.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it for 1 second. Like, why would you deliver mail with nature's slowest bird?
I don't know. There's an entire spell called Animal Messenger.
Yeah, but there's
Sure.
much faster birds than an owl.
I don't know. It's probably a magic bird.
A
So maybe
magic bird pick something different.
So maybe it travels faster. Who knows?
Why would you need to go to school anyway? That's kind of dumb.
Well, just to learn stuff.
Remember, kids, say no to school and say yes to drugs. Okay, don't actually do that. I don't want to get Fable in trouble.
Remember, kids, eat your drugs, do your vegetables. Whatever that one stupid line I used to say does. Please know we're actually kidding, guys. Don't take this serious. If you do, I don't know how to feel about that. But yes, alright, so Gregory, after some time and talking with your companions, you are able to.
Damn it.
You are able. Yeah, Cody, what's wrong?
My connection was screwing up again.
Aw.
Oh. Are you okay now?
I think so. You're all coming in now. Julia wanted to approach Stoneheart about something, but I think Fable was in the middle of something.
Yeah, don't worry. I was actually thinking of getting to you on that real quick. But for
He was-
Gregory,
he was-
then-
Yeah, he was just telling me what Gregory may have detected with detect magic.
Gregory, what you're able to detect with detect magic is sadly not much besides Stoneheart, whose body is giving off a very interesting magical color, which is like
Mhm.
besides him and some of the magic items you have on your person and your friends, nothing's really coming to light at the moment.
All right.
There is
Well-
still a tiny bit of color coming from the mushroom, but that's slowly fading away because I imagine that Lumi's still kind of frying them up at the moment. So that's kind of why it's happening.
At this point, she's just kind of doing it out of boredom.
Yeah.
She's just,
Hey, yeah, roast it. Okay, so I guess kind of catching that if he doesn't able to discern what school magic it was, that's fine. But it's like, all right, so yeah, it was very faint since the mushrooms were roasted already. Which again, Lumi, good job, thank you very much for that. But yeah, they seem to have been magical in nature as well, which is probably why they were able to affect your magical bodies.
Hmm. That is most troubling. Most troubling indeed.
Indeed, the world doesn't need stronger parasitic mushrooms.
Mhm.
It's not something we need. I mean, sure, they're good. They're good for what they do in nature. Breaking down dead and decaying things. But this is something we don't need.
Hmm. He just kind of
Oh.
looks at you. What did you want to talk to him about? Like, approach him about Julia?
Julia wants to say, Stoneheart, a while ago, when I met these people, I heard music that I'd never heard before. Really, really beautiful music. And
Mhm.
someone told me that I might be connected to the Earth song. And that I got the Mirmex to, just to help me find out more about that connection.
Hmm.
Are you able to shed any light on that?
He kind of looks at you and says, I believe I may be able to assist you on that, yes. The song you may have heard is a song of. How do I explain? There is a song sung by the ancient ones, the Titans, known as the Song of Creation, the Song of. Everything has a song, a soul, if you will. I believe the song you heard was a calling for you and your friends. If what you say is true, then I believe something is calling for help or for a greater purpose. I may be wrong on the greater purpose part, but something tells me you and your friends, companions, clanmates, whatever it is you refer to yourselves as, I believe in time something will happen, yes. He kind of like looks at you again. Each one of you, as I mentioned, has a beautiful song slash color to you. Your friend here, and he kind of like points to Lumi, the young one here, has a strong affinity for fire. This one kind of like points to let's see, points to turtle. Why did I forget your name? I feel bad. This one has a bit of an affinity for wind. You, I believe you refer to yourself as a hoblin, have a strong affinity for the stars. Yours is a strange mix of many colors. You, young one, you do have an affinity for earth, but yet I see water, but yet I see fire and water within you as well. But keep in mind, just because you have said colors does not define you or for who you are. I believe something is trying to call to you for help. If what the young one says is true, that something is creating mushrooms to attack my people, I believe the earth is calling for help itself. Now, what you do with such a thing is up to you all.
Gregor's just kind of like, probably just kind of, as soon as he said, you're like, you, like what you said about him and the stars, like, it's like, is now lost in, like, just like, personal pride beaming, it's like just zoning out right now.
There's a snowball who is helping me to try and create a thing that will let me hear the music more clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how I could go about that?
I believe I may be of assistance, yes. My people have when we create the young ones, we implant them with the very special gem only ever found in our home of the in the plane on the earth in the earth world. However, because we've been separated from our home, we have not been able to create more young ones. I believe if you are lucky, these ones may still have one of those gems. If it bothers you, you have my permission to take it from them, for they no longer need it now that they are free from their. Now that they are no longer cursed or infected, as this one says.
Okay. Well, hmm. Gregor's is gonna kind of like lean into next to Julia and just whisper like, I feel kind of bad for Stoneheart here.
One
Just-
would, yeah.
Is there any way we can like help him?
Well,
Just
he's
a
also
really
got a friend up there waiting for him.
Yeah, but I mean, like, is there anything like our specific set of skills can do?
Just a really quick aside, when you were talking earlier about the beautiful music you heard, Julia, Turtle lifted up her lute really happily, but then you mentioned it was from the earth, and she just put it down and backed away very slowly.
Turtle. Aw, poor turtle.
Uh, yeah, Julia's gonna go ahead and tell Stoneheart if there's anything further we can do, do let us know.
He kind of like thinks about it and says, I forgive me, but I believe if this one, the Hoblin, says is true, I believe the rest of my people are in danger. If you would help provide us a home away from here, I would be most grateful. If it's not too much trouble, that is.
Oh, I know a place!
Yes?
We have a little village. And I even started. She's just gonna stop her sentence and is gonna go whisper in whatever she think is Stoneheart here. I even started to dig up a hole or tunnels. Don't tell them I put all my money there.
Okay, Luby. You will nod and say, and Kyle, I just tell you, sounds like a very lovely thing.
You think it's a good idea, Julia?
You could always use more people there, and it's as safe a place as any, as far as I know.
Shouldn't conflict too much with the kobold there, since, above ground versus underground.
Alright. If that's what you guys want to
Yeah.
do, Stoneheart will be happy to. He'll say, very well, if it is not too much trouble, we would gladly, I and the rest of us will be glad to follow you. It will take, he kind of thinks about it and says, I believe you refer to time here as days? It shall take me about 2 days' time to get my people ready. Is that is that agreeable?
Yeah. I think we can find something to occupy ourselves for a couple days.
Alright. Alrighty. With that, you now have a lovely set of friends to help you in your little base. Let me write that down.
Nice.
Just for my little notes. Alright, so you guys exit the tunnels. Wait, before that, Julia, do you try to see if we can get one of the special gems that Stoneheart told you about?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll need a survival check, please. Or if you want, you can ask Turtle for help, since Turtle's really good at survival.
Yeah, I'd like that.
I shall assist then.
Alrighty, Turtle. Roll me survival, please, and thank you.
I will guide them. It's a little
I
nudge.
watch and smile.
Okay, Ed. Alright. With a 19.
19.
Yep. With a 19, you are able, Julia, you are able to luckily collect one of these special gems that gives these creatures not only life but also lets them hear and connect to the song, the one that Stoneheart was talking about. And yes, with this, if you give it to Aurora, she should be able to make you that music box you wanted.
Ooh.
All right. I'll go ahead, pocket that.
Alright. Before I forget, Stoneheart does ask if it's possible for him to bring along his older friend. Mostly because he doesn't want to leave him behind. And
I mean, I'm
besides,
sure they would be
Yeah,
useful. They look
absolutely.
super strong.
alright. So bring him along, and with that, I'll just say that you guys return to Stone Guard. Explain that they'll hopefully not have any more situations. But as soon as you go back to the surface, Udrich, I named him. I actually gave him a name earlier, but I forgot to mention it, and I wrote it down, but then I lost the name, so I'm kind of sad. But I wrote it down, so don't worry. It's in my notes. Name is Udruk, so it's U-R-O-C. U-R-O-K. There you go. That is the name of the ogre. He will like as soon as you come up to the surface, he will actually see Stoneheart and just like kind of give him a giant hug. Stoneheart will explain to him that they're going to be going to a new home and that he can come along. He says, in common for all of you, the ogre says, "Oh, so no going to new home. Want thank you, but not sure how. We'll think of something." And with that, you now have a small colony. You now have a small colony of elemental ant friends and a giant ogre friend. Not bad, guys.
Yeah.
Nice.
And when I do say small colony, I mean there's only about like sadly 30 of them in total. Normally colonies do go up to like hundreds, but they have been stranded here for a while, so they haven't been able to get more colony members, sadly.
Hopefully, they don't ruin our gardens.
They're fine. They don't need to eat. They can literally make you a new garden. They can grow their own gardens. Alright, but yes, and with that, we can end today's session with us picking up with you guys in the Berry Kingdom talking to Aurora, if you want. Unless there's anything else you want to do here specifically, Julia, or anyone else that is.
I play a song.
Visit
Alright.
Ghost Chili.
Julia, do you want to go visit Ghost Chili?
Not yet.
Alright. All right, we'll visit Ghost Chili another time. It seems. All right, but we
One
can.
day.
Yes, so I can say that 2 days pass. You guys all gather up, gather your supplies, everything. During the 2 days, some of the Muraxes do actually help fix up the village that sadly that some of them destroyed. Some of the people are a bit scared, but they're nonetheless thankful that they're back to normal slash friendly again. So they help clean up what they can, making this place look good as new. So it still take a couple days to fix, maybe a month in total. But with that, I'll say that you guys make your way back to the Berry Kingdom, but we'll end today's session there. But before we end that, yes, before we end that, I just want to say something. Small announcement. You guys are now level 5. Congratulations.
What?
Now to make the
That's
decision.
crazy.
Now to make the
Yeah.
decision whether or not I want to get a level in Ranger or Bard.
Yeah. Because if you go Ranger, you can unlock, I believe you can unlock multi-attack and other cool such things. However, if you go Bard, you can unlock even more silly things.
Hmm.
Time for me to go fighter.
You want to become a fighter, Cars?
No.
What's your strength?
0.
What's your dexterity?
We covered this already. It's 14.
You expect me to remember this shit?
That's a good point. Yeah, 14.
I guess technically you could.
Technically. Basically,
Technically.
I want to get the action surge, so I can draw multiple cards, and that way I can just be flinging cards left and right. Go do 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 do. You get a card. You get a card. You get a card. Everyone gets a card.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Why is my card from Duel Masters? What the heck is Duel Masters?
Oh no.
No, just toss on a bunch of different cards: Duel Masters, Pokemon, Digimon, Magic the Gathering, etc., etc.
Actually, from the level two Bard stuff does actually look like it may be helpful.
It's up to you, right, bro? Whatever you feel
I know.
you think you'll have the most fun with, bud.
A jack of all trades,
Mm-hmm.
Also the Song of Rest for us,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll be anything but restful.
Alrighty. So also one more thing, one more announcement just so I can try to set up for next time.
Let me see what
So
weapon
next time we're basically gonna be kind of like tying some loose ends, getting you guys your items. Gregory, your really cool your really cool cards. Julia, your magic box, and then we're gonna also kind of make a small trip to get everyone back to the base safe and sound. And then you all notice something interesting. Well, you're given a flyer that says it's time for a very special contest.
Oh,
Yes, another food contest, which I will
heck yeah!
which I will explain more next week. But I just wanted to let you all know that yes, you guys are level 5. I'll let Lil say no, and and next time we're gonna wrap up a couple things and have a very special contest that I'm very excited about because I think it'll be really fun.
Guys, I got the shuffle ability now. So whenever I use a draw feature, I can use my bonus action to re-roll my 6 to get a different result. In case if I get a result that's not very helpful or something. So I was like, yeah.
So like if you get a card that gives someone the spell slot back, but everyone has all their spell slots, you can just re-roll it or something like that.
I can
Oh,
try
that
to get
sounds
something
cool.
else.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
cool.
So
I have fireball.
yeah, fireball.
Oh
Ooh,
no.
I can get 2 third level spell slots. Oh yeah, I should definitely. Yeah, I think I'll just get 5th level in in Astrologian.
But Cars, become a finesse fighter. Dip into Dex fighter, do it. It'll be funny.
No, I could. It wouldn't like it wouldn't hurt me if I did. I think. But you know,
I know. I'm kidding.
so it's like I don't know. I always seem to tend to multi-class whenever I, play classes and stuff. I never have really stuck with a class all the way through.
Multi-classing is fun.
It can be, yeah. Let's see. Now the
Nice.
question is, should I roll my HP or just take the average? It's my-
Rollies.
Roll.
I don't know.
Not
It's
a
like
real one if you don't roll.
I could get eight more HP if I take the average. I get a 5 and plus my 3.
Boring.
How do we level up in this?
The dots.
You're the dots.
I
The
just
three
put
vertical
myself
dots.
at max XP, and then I could level up with the
Oh
arrow up
yeah, you can do that too. Yeah.
because I couldn't figure it out.
You could just also use the importer to import your next level and all your whistles. Oh my! Oh, I know. I rolled lower. Curse you guys! I'm one lower than my
Like
what I
me.
could have had.
Like me.
Ah! It could have been
Good
on the
job,
average.
Turtle! 2 HP! Yay!
Turtle.
Ugh.
Right, Troy. You can re-roll that. If you get like a 1, I always allow re-rolls because I don't want
Yeah.
Are
you to
you
get
sure?
screwed over.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want you to get screwed over, but
Yeah. My Sunday game, it's the same
8.
rule. You're missing
Oh,
your
nice.
+1 now.
So it's a 9.
I don't.
And screwed me over.
I don't know how to fix it on my sheet now.
Oh no.
Oh, if you click on the right number, you can edit the number, I think.
Let's see. How do we fix your sheets? I haven't messed with this sheet enough to know how to fix those.
If you need to, you can always just change the sheet back to the other type and then edit it there and it'll
Yeah.
convert back over. So,
In my Sunday game, I'm like the only tank. I'm a fighter, and one level, like I rolled 1, so the DM was like, "Oh, you can reroll it, but whatever you reroll, you get." And then it was a 2. I was like,
oh,
There we go.
Low HP tank.
well, I got
Take
I got 46 HP now.
I got 44.
You've
But
got
now-
40 what?
I got
46.
44. Oh.
I like 34 HP.
What?
To
Oh no!
I'm
be
always
fair,
rolling.
be fair, I'm mostly the one that runs in head first, so
Yeah, that's true.
So does she though.
I
She has
I
to
go
stay
in because I have high defense. I have 18 AC.
80. Oh my god!
Little shield and armor under that
Holy
little
mackerel.
dress.
you know, I joked earlier that fire hurt. Most things are weak to fire until I just realized I'm technically still have the tiefling's fire resistance, so I'm not included.
Oh, dang. I have
I
third
got
level
the most
spells.
important spell.
What'd you get?
Fireball.
We're just both gonna be fireballing.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I still need to add my
Oh,
new
God.
spell.
Guys, I
Just
can
Poor
mass healing
Fable.
word.
Now the Tarrasque has to come.
Just wait till I throw you to like the plane of fire, and everyone's
Oh.
just straight up immune to fire. You're all gonna laugh. There.
Yeah, but at
And
that point,
guess
Louis
what?
might just jump into fire as some sort of religious sacrifice and be happy with it.
Oh no, no.
Guess what, Anne? I can now pull Olivia.
Oh no!
I can do a life transference.
Oh no.
Hell yeah! I love that spell. I don't know why you guys don't like it. It's pure
because of-
gain.
Because of wizard hurting themselves to heal
Oh, I
someone.
can do it too.
Oh,
Actually,
no.
Oh no! Well, I have you and me should have Revivify now. So we just
Yeah.
need to get diamonds. I got mass healing word, which which is great.
Oh yeah, it was that gem bag that we didn't
Yeah.
touch.
Oh,
All
I got
right,
hit our
guys.
friend.
I do
Oh, you-
need to get going, so
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
sleep
man.
well.
Alright,
Have a
later,
decent day
Johnny.
tomorrow at work.
Good
Have a good
night.
day, dude.
night,
Fable.
everyone. Thanks for running,
Bye.
Fable.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Fable.
Fable.
Fable, quick question.
Yes, what's up, bud?
Is Silvery Barbs okay?
Uh, that's I need to look at that because I know a lot of DMs don't like it.
It's not this powerful. It's basically just I impose disadvantage.
I don't
But
see a problem with it.
yeah, it uses my reaction.
Ooh.
I used to think that Silvery Barbs is bad, but then everyone in my current D&D party has it.
Oh
So
my
it's like
God.
I literally everyone has it, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess it's not that big of a fucking deal. I can't seem to put it on my sheet though. I think you might have to do that.
Sure, I don't mind.
Okay. I probably Are we still streaming?
You can just
Yeah,
import it, no?
Okay,
looking for
I'll talk
someone.
about it later because I don't want to get them in trouble because there's certain
Yeah.
programs not supposed to be visible on stream.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll
What? We're just using Foundry's normal importer. What
They can see it.
Yeah.
They can see it. They're
Yeah.
not stupid.
And stream Fable.
Give me a second. I'm gonna read Rena. She's really nice, and she's learning Japanese, which is cool.
Next level, 6th level, I'm able to use my cards more effectively to tell the future. So when I cast a divination spell, I can spend my some of my draws, my draw ability to instead of using up a spell slot.
Oops.
Yeah, I'm excited for 6 too, so that I can actually warding flare other people.
Alright, there we go. I'm gonna-
Guys, I have become
Oh no. Alright, there. No one can see the screen, but I'm gonna just give me a couple seconds and then the ray will go off. Alright, just wanted
Hey,
to say
spells, can
thanks
we
everyone
prep?
for coming. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all later. Bye.
See ya! Bye bye!
Bye.